outside, we've got to stay in. If together we fight, then this thing will win. So grab yourself a beer and grab yourself some grub and sit down with us at the virtual pub. The virtual pub.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're locked in on another Friday night here on the virtual pub. Thank you very much for joining us. All one of you. That's exciting.
Oh, two.
Oh, it's creeping up. It's creeping up.
Boss. Right, if we get to 5, I'm happy.
All right, sounders. Oh, it's just peaked.
There you go, Skip. We're in. I'm off. See you later.
Look at that. All right, sweet. Thanks for joining us. Josh Hansford, everybody.
Ooh, cheeky.
Right, we've got soundboards for days tonight. Josh doesn't know about the other one yet, does he? What about this one? Oh, go on, load then.
Yeah, go on then. Killed the vibe.
Do you trust me? Yes or no? All for that in the workplace.
There you go.
If you had to name a role model, someone who's influenced you, who'd it be?
Me?
Sorry, I was just writing out the link to the real talent manually.
Evening, Matt Squire. Evening, Maddie. Thanks for joining us.
Steve
Live
Evans
here.
in the house. Big Steve had a birthday. Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, mate.
Well, Luke said last week, everyone has birthdays, mate. It's boring.
Yeah, but his was since we were last on. Not.
Yeah, and he's a listener,
Just-
so...
Oh, yeah.
I've had a birthday in the last 6 months, like you.
My birthday's in December, if you're asking.
No.
Evening, Mama.
Evening,
Hold
Mama.
up.
All right, man.
All right, Kyle,
Evening,
how's
all.
it going? All the OGs
Kyle.
are locked in. Thanks to everybody
What are you
that's joined
drinking,
us.
Carby?
Ah, I'm glad you asked, Josh. Played him like a fiddle there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Come on, then. We don't
Yeah,
just
didn't take long,
leave
did
it
it?
hanging. What is it?
Oh, we're going straight into that, am I?
Yeah.
Well, Josh, remember when we had a masterclass with Domain, the cocktail barman?
Yeah, I do remember that, kind of.
Well, we got him through a chap called Lloyd Brown, and he runs the Dark Bear cocktail bar in Bridport. And they've started doing online Zoom cocktail classes, and you can do it with all your friends, just like this, and they'll send all the booze to your doorstep. And he said that we got him through lockdown and they wanted to send us a free sample, so I gave him my address, and I've got all these little tins of cocktails. And having a bottle of wine beforehand was probably a mistake, because these are rocket fuel, but bloody lovely.
You do sound a bit pissed, to be fair.
Didn't you get a T-shirt as well?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I might have a costume change. At some
What was
point.
that
I'm going to
cough,
have
mate?
to. Else
Sorry?
we're not going to get our sponsorship
What was
money.
that little cough there?
COVID, nothing to worry about.
No,
So yeah, this one's a James Brown twin fin rum, chocolate, PX, and ginger. Pour over ice.
Before we go into any comments or anything, shout out the brand name again, because big up those guys for sending in some free cocktails. If anybody
Yeah,
else wants
it
to send us
was.
some free stuff, by all means do.
The Dark Bear Bar in Bridport in Dorset, but nationwide delivery. So
There you go.
well,
yeah,
good.
if Zoom cocktail classes are your thing, get involved. Sounds great to me.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
they are.
Freebies coming into the virtual pub. Sharpie and I today were talking about setting up a PO box maybe, so that you guys can just send us mad stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously if any brands want to kind of send us little care packages, and we can do sort of unboxing type things on the stream, like reviews and stuff. Basically, we just thought we're never going to make any money out of this, so we might as well get as much free stuff out of it as we
A
can.
complete juxtaposition on the mantra of the first virtual pub.
Yeah,
Did-
exactly. But
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I thought about the PO box thing, and I thought, well, that's just going to be a race to the post office. So I'll just blast my address all over the internet. I don't care. I'll just have it.
All right, so
All right, what is
in the
it?
comments now.
I'll tell you later. Actually, no.
All right, cool.
I'll block
Right,
you on
should we do some
Facebook before I
comments.
do it.
Let's shout out everybody that's watching. Big up Dickie, locked in from the van. That's a nice one. He's
Yeah.
Yeah, we have heard.
You tell the people what's going on with Dickie.
So Dickie's got a newborn, very young baby, and a wife, and so he's taken it upon himself to take himself to his camper van in the driveway, set up with a TV and a laptop to watch us, and it looked like he was watching some rugby, and so he can get drunk and Larry by himself in his van and not disrupt the family.
Probably turn the rugby off. Concentrate. Dickie.
That there is
Big up
definitely-
Steve Evans in the comments. Big up Matt Squire. Maddie's locked in. Anna's here. Kyle's here. Sorry if I missed anyone's comments. There's quite a few coming in. Big up Simone, OG around here.
Yeah.
Thanks for you guys all for locking in. We've got a bit of a night in store, haven't we, lads? We've actually sort of put a little tiny bit of effort into this week. We said we weren't going to, but we got excited. Go on, Sharpie. It's your booking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tonight we've got the boys from Moriaty, Jordan and Matt Partridge, the Ginger Prince. They've got a new album that they just released.
It's really
The Dyer's Cast.
Very, very good.
This wasn't a freebie. I bought it because I'm a fanboy, just so you know.
Did you specifically put it there just to make sure you had it to show on the screen?
No, my
does,
record player's
I felt
there. My
very
drink's
cute.
rested on my amp from my record player. My grandfather's old record player.
Oh,
Okay. Josh, I'm enjoying the Tash quite a lot.
it's getting there, isn't it?
No, I thought you were
it's
still talking to
definitely
me.
come down a little bit from where it was last week.
Yeah, I'm getting it's slowly creeping down because it's the only way that Jenny endorses it.
How's the
Are you gonna
sponsorship
do-
going, Josh? You got some
Yeah,
sponsors
we're
in?
all right. We're about a third of the way through what we need. But I got absolutely rinsed for plugging it last time, so you lot can all wank me off basically, and I won't plug it here. I'll plug it elsewhere.
Right.
No,
Squid, can we
we'll-
put the
we'll
link
plug
in
it-
the comments?
We'll plug it for you. Send me the link and I'll put it in the comments for
Yeah.
you.
All right,
we'll do that.
It's a good cause. We should be supporting it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Comment in from Emma Walters saying, when's Bert Miller back? Funny you should say that. We potentially very soon. Next.
Bert doesn't know that, but pressure bookings are our thing.
Yeah, that's how we love to do it.
Last minute.
But he loves a plug, doesn't he? Our Brit?
Dickie's just texted me saying, tell Squib, I'm pretty sure he thinks that's your name, to turn the mic up.
Oh, Jenny
And
should
no
have
Okay.
that as well.
I
No
will
one's
turn the
ever
mic
said
up.
that before.
No, but I'm
Let's
going
hear more
to
from
turn
Sam.
it.
Yeah, let's turn.
I never thought him myself saying this. But can I hear from
Check 1,
Bob?
2. Is that better, Dickie? Oh, look, Libby Jeffcoat's here in the comments. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, we've gone international then. We're in
Long time
Denmark.
no see.
Yeah, so we're Scandinavian.
Yeah, there you
She's
go.
about to pop as well. Baby on the
Really?
way. Yeah. Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah. Hope that's all going well.
Yeah, I know.
my
I
dear.
know someone like that, but we won't talk about it until it happens because it's definitely now going to happen whilst it's on the stream, innit? And I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
So,
You just disappear.
but it's
Imminent.
not our place to talk about it. But if it does happen, I'm not going to be able to not say anything. So, hello everyone. How is everyone today? Lisa,
Very well, thanks,
Maltby,
Lisa.
locked in, locked on. Thanks for joining us.
Pleased it's Friday. What a week.
Yeah, mate. It's been a heavy. I
I've
don't
been
know.
moaning all week this week.
I haven't I?
Looking forward to it this week, aren't you?
Can't wait till Friday. I'll be in
Yeah.
bed by 9. Steaming. No.
Yeah, I really, really hope you live up to. I mean, you really, really, really oversold yourself on how drunk you're going to get tonight. So
No, I don't even drink.
drink
No.
up on those cocktails.
You can't say that. You're endorsed by a cocktail company.
Anyway, if I
now.
do, it's Dark Bear's fault. That's from Bridport in Dorset, southwest England. Okay, everyone.
I
Well done,
really,
Sophie.
really
Very
like
professional.
the like Jimmy Kimmel-esque plugs that we're doing. Well,
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
have
gonna-
no shame.
If any brands want to do a bit of a collab and send us some stuff, we'll gladly shout you out on the stream. And you know, there's never that many people watching, but it's fun.
Yeah,
So-
we're all about to sucking off sponsors.
Well, no, we don't necessarily need to go mental with it. But if people want to send us some free stuff, then people are sending us free stuff. So
Well,
Yeah,
essentially,
lush.
I've not had a taste of any single one of those cocktails. Probably lovely.
I should also probably mention, I think he probably wouldn't appreciate it, but I've got to say a huge thank you to Joe Jenkins just for, let's say, tech support. But he's gone above and
Yeah, big
beyond
up
to
Joe.
get me up and running like this. Last week, I don't know if anyone knew, but basically my laptop, if I had the charger plugged in, it wouldn't work. So I had as long as my battery lasted to broadcast. So
that
he's
is,
stuck with me tonight.
it's quite a dog at my homework excuse, though. Really.
Right, this is my cousin, so that's concerning. What's she saying? I don't even drink. Also tried to get his youngest daughter to do shots or a cheeky whiskey with him last week. That was just a funny video. Let's delete that.
yeah, that was a funny video. To be fair, I enjoyed that one.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
How old are you youngest?
4. Okay.
Triple A's, mate.
Old enough.
Hey, big up Charlie in the comments.
Charlie,
Whey! Charlie, let us know if you want to come on for a natter a little bit later. It'd be great to have you on. Let's have a cheeky little natter with you. I'll send you the link. You know how it works.
Oh, there you go. Lisa's got a question for you, Squid.
Go on.
So what's your live
So-
about? And I'm new to this one. That's a fair question.
Yeah, fair enough. So we started this thing in the first lockdown. We were doing every day, and we did 70 odd shows back in the day.
I think we did hit the big 7-0, yeah.
We usually have musicians and artists and everything on in the evenings. And then in the daytime, we were doing masterclasses. So that was yoga, mental health stuff.
We weren't. We had professionals.
Yeah, we were bringing professionals in. We ain't got a clue about all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so but then when the lockdown 2.0 happened, we thought, yeah, let's do this thing again, but kind of not like we were doing it the first time, because the first time was mental. And this time we're just going to do once a week, maybe twice a week. Get some friends on who are musicians or kind of people that are interested to have a natter to. And yeah, the main thing that we like to do is kind of bring you guys together during the lockdown. Give people why are you laughing, Josh? I thought that was a good script.
Mate, it's the double lean you've got going on.
All right.
Yeah, correct. You've never been in a room so small where you can double lean.
But it was the first virtual club was the single arm lean, but this caravan 2-arm lean is.
I'm doing the full crucifix.
But you were so full up in
Save it for Easter.
Support. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, just to finish that thing off, yeah, we're back now. We're doing every week-ish or something, and we're also looking at starting something up in the background,
Stop being so
which is going
specific.
to be maybe less video-based and maybe more conversational. But yeah, with us as hosts, but we've got some interesting friends, and we realised that, and we thought it'd be fun to potentially kind of get those guys on as a weekly guest, but that'll be separate from the virtual pub. So keep that under your hat.
Yeah. Also, one of my favourite things is seeing where everyone is tuning in from. I think we've had.
Oh, we like that, don't we? We like where you're from.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful, familiar faces here from around Torbay and Devon and further afield. We've got Libby, obviously, in Denmark, but it's always nice to hear if we've reached further afield. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I heard we might potentially be getting Luca coming in live from Andrea Restaurant.
Oh, really?
At some point tonight. That'd be fun. Yeah, he's doing his takeaways, isn't he? So. Yeah, what night is it tonight? It's Friday night, so is it burgers tonight that he's doing?
Friday night, burger night, yeah. But to be fair, we spoke to him earlier, didn't we? And he had bear orders in. Speaking of bear,
yeah.
Dark Bear in Bridport do delicious cocktails.
That should be the way that we partner with brands, is just like only ever do it like really cheesy when there's an opportunity to shout at the brand.
Oh exactly, just shoehorn it in. I'm not going to be subtle about anything.
No.
What's the t-shirt about, Sharpie?
Talking of partnering with brands, this Australia is really good.
That's just a hint to anyone from Australia that's watching. Is it? The t-shirt is Hobo Jack, a t-shirt brand, Jack's Social Distancing Club. Back in the last lockdown, money from sales of this t-shirt went to the NHS, so probably saved the nurse's life buying this or something.
Yeah, probably did a lot more than the bloody clapping did, let's put it that way.
Political.
Well, you're welcome.
Oh, wait there.
Mike Goyne was back. Pow, pow, pow. We spoke to Mike last week and we didn't really know where he had found us from, but it was... Where are you from again, Mike? You're up north somewhere. Well, it's not north, is it? It's like...
Anywhere north of Bristol, north, according to some yoga stuff.
North of Bristol, for me, is... heavy. Sam's on Tinder again, don't worry about it.
Deleted it.
What's this saying?
Owen's in the group waiting for a link, isn't he? Poor old Owen.
Please, right.
Okay, thank you. And yes, it's helpful to know. It's been hard times finding things to do in the house, and there's so much you can do. I'm from Nottingham. Cool. Well, I don't know anyone in Nottingham, so that's awesome.
How did you come across us? It's always interesting.
How did you
for us
find
to hear.
out about us? Yeah.
It's good. Oh, thanks, Dickie. I'm not going to read it out, but yeah, what a guy.
Was he just text you, has he?
Yeah. Well, I just messaged him back saying, how's my mic level now? And I got a really nice message back. So, Owen, there's your link, by the way, if you're watching. It's in the, what do we call it? The landlords group. That's it.
No, it's not that anymore.
Essex. No, it's not, is it? It's just called Pub 2.0 now.
Yeah.
Robin Hood. Oh, that's a Nottingham link, I'm guessing, Emma.
Okay.
Yeah, Sheriff of Nottingham, isn't it?
We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah.
We all know our football.
Jazza, what we're saying on guest front? Are you sent links out?
Guest front. I've sent the link to Partridge. So He's going to take the lead. He said he'd be ready for about 8:15, which is bang on now. So essentially he's late, but no, they'll be
They're allowed
All
to be
for
there.
that. All for that in the workplace.
Who was that?
Don't know, mate.
David Brent.
Weird.
Sounds like
David Brent.
Let's just send that link.
I thought
to
it'd just be apt to get a office
Jordan as well.
soundboard when.
Did you get your money back for the app you bought last?
No, do you know what? I'm
No.
I'm going to
But
keep
we
it.
had loads
because
of fun
it's
with it earlier.
Amazing. Unless they want to sponsor the show, and
Yep.
so Loopback is a nice piece of software from a company that makes software. Rogue Amoeba. So if Rogue Amoeba want to sponsor me and give me a refund on the £100 that I just spent on their sample software, that'd be great.
Robin
to
Han
see
in the
you.
comments. Good to see you, boy.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
He
Wait,
played a step, didn't he? He played a step for us.
should we put the house
did,
music
yeah.
on in the background again?
Yeah, see if it works out. Let's get some comments from people saying, like, if you think that's adding something, say, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no. If you
think it's
if you like
whack.
it, put number ones in the comments. And
No.
if you don't like it, put number twos in the comments.
If you like it,
streamers
put
do.
aubergines. If you don't like
Oh,
it,
mate, yeah, it's all
put
about
poo emojis.
Yeah, all right. Aubergines or poo. Let us know whether you like the house music in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Join the 21st
locked
century.
in, locked on, all the way. Oh no, he's not ready yet. His screen's got Does that all
was-
these twos saying turn the music off?
I think 2 was pants, wasn't it?
I can't remember. No, we've changed it. It's not 1 or 2 anymore. It's aubergines or poo emojis.
Is this music going to get us in trouble? with copyright?
It's more about licensing. No, it's not. It's,
Nah,
we've
licensing's
thought
sorted.
about
This is-
that.
this
Sam's
is,
thought about that.
Yeah, I got it sorted. This is royalty free stuff. Oh, we got a couple of it.
Lola's
what
giving
are
the
they called?
emoji. That's good
Aubergines.
enough for me.
There you go. We got some.
Lola's
That'd be
aubergine has swung it.
I thought Josh was going to kick off when he came in backstage and there was house music on.
Yeah, same. Elliot Elmer's sent a hedgehog, which is confusing, but I love it.
Yeah, that's Elliot Elmer.
that wasn't one of the options.
I'm all about Hedgehog. I'm with Elliot, to be honest.
We're not
Mark,
gonna get
we
shut
appreciate
off.
the
It's
concerns,
all
but,
good.
This
Thank
is
you.
royalty-free stuff. We're all good. It literally says in the description of the video that it's okay for Twitch streaming and blah blah blah. blah. So
I think
Yeah.
most people are saying no. Steve's sent some umbrellas, which is confusing.
yeah, stick to the options, guys.
Yeah.
Dickie, come on, man.
He just sent a load of these.
So all right. So it looks like people aren't necessarily not enjoying the music. It's just the choice of music that people are.
Yeah, I mean, it's
People
house
are
music,
not
mate,
vibing.
and no one wears Huaraches anymore.
Hurrah, choice.
Get the music, ducking with music. Alright, Mark. Sweet.
There we go. Owen, we've got 2 of you backstage. I'm not sure if that's an intentional move, but I've just given away our next guest. I mean, he's not a
Brilliant.
guest, he's
And he's left now, so that's cool.
guest host, if anything.
I really like the music.
I like the music, yeah.
What's the level like for you, lot? 'Cause it's quite quiet for me.
No, it's all right.
I
It's
think
all right.
that-
I'll fun.
Let's let Owen have the deciding vote.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay then.
He'll be like, oh, I don't know, boys, I haven't been listening.
It'll be
Been
all right.
playing with my dog and talking to my missus.
Don't watch this shit. Libby's changed her mind. The music's pretty annoying.
Oh.
What about this new? We've just changed to some lo-fi hip hop. So aubergines if you like it, poo emojis if you don't. Let us know.
What about? So we not running? Can we get some lounge jazz?
I tried that earlier and Sharpie kicked off because he's uncultured.
Not uncultured, just don't like jazz. So
No, he just loves riffs, doesn't he?
tell you what I do like.
Go on, do it.
They're not here yet.
Doesn't matter.
Owen-
Doesn't matter. Still
we
like
can't
them.
talk about that record until they're here. I want to talk about it. I listened to it today. My tits off.
Robin said, "Can't you play some old timey honky tonk piano?"
Steve
Nah.
Evans is poo emojis.
Licensing,
coming in.
mate.
Could do.
Jenny Luster requested some ears.
And this is better. Oh,
Jenny loves to
Libby's
what?
just saying whatever she wants.
What's
when
she
you're on
done?
me.
Owen, we need you to refresh because we got nothing from you. Thank you. That was instant.
Nothing.
Sort your shit out.
Lisa's just gone straight out with play something better. Lol.
There you go.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
We put some house music on earlier while we were doing a little sound check with me and Sam, and it got a bit leery, I'll be honest. It was more about the drinks and the dancing than any broadcasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The profile said 8:30. Is this Moriaty?
Literally.
Somewhere? Yeah, don't worry, they'll be here. They've got children to put to bed and hair to style and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, they're fucking rock
Yeah.
stars.
Yeah, they're coming on.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Who's
All
worried?
this message is kicking
I'm just putting Mark Anthony Kent's
Mate,
mind at ease.
turn the background music off.
off. Are we not vibing it? Is it not a thing?
Not that
We-
one. Not whatever's on now. No.
Alright.
Why not just have some relaxing gabber instead, Josh? Very good. Very good suggestion. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
Right. Josh, I like your hoodie.
Thanks, mate. Do you know what it
I
is?
got cut off. I can tell just from the top part of the circle because I got the t-shirt in it.
Innit?
FM.
Probably the best TV show of the last 5 years.
But yeah, apart from this country's an absolute
Oh, it is
shouter.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is
Right,
good.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing it because he's got a connection now and he keeps dipping out on the connection all the way from Berlin, which isn't that far away from me because I'm actually in Spain, in case you guys didn't know.
Oh, it's all
Ladies
about
and
me.
gentlemen, big up, make some noise. OK, Penrice locking in.
Pam, pam, pam.
I'm too far away from the app. Yo, how's it
Oh,
going,
yeah,
man?
Owen, where's your dog?
Stephen Evans knows.
Dog's in bed, mate. Dog's in bed in the other room.
Oh, yeah, you're an
Are you
outlet.
whispering so you don't wake your dog up?
He's gonna He's
How
the
you
boss,
doing,
mate.
brother?
Yeah, covered in dog hairs, mate. How about you? You alright?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
You are literally whispering.
Can we
Nah.
can we get a little
That's-
landscape thing out of you?
Dulcet tones. Yeah, I always forget.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we go.
There he is.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Even more OKP for your
Wide
money.
screen.
even more Berlin for your money.
Whoa.
That's right.
what?
How was Shower and the dog going? No.
How was
Oh,
what? Oh.
landscape's messed it up.
Yeah, you've killed
Berlin
it.
Wall's come down, isn't it?
Right.
All
We
right.
had Owen.
Oh,
He's
well,
frozen on us.
Elliot
That was
enjoyed
good
it.
fun.
Look. Penrice!
Yeah, we got
How
some
are you,
luck
Elliot?
going.
You alright? Good to see you in the comments, at least.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I was expecting an immediate response. I forgot how this thing works.
Sorry, I was pouring a drink.
Yeah, no. They can answer you, Nick. Nick? Well, I've never called you that on here. Just
I know, I
people
don't
in
like
the-
being called Nick.
No, it's weird, isn't it?
If it's not my parents or at work, Nick doesn't fly with me.
Yeah,
No.
but you were never Nick with that stuff.
No, I answered to Brick or Jezza more than that.
Sharpie. So we were talking earlier about how many mugs we got through while we all worked together.
Yeah.
And you never really answered me, but I'm sure you must know the number because you used to get quite upset about it.
I think it was only one, wasn't it? Sam just came in and just
Nah, there was
destroyed the
more
office
than
by smashing a mug. For those of you that don't know, it sounds like we're talking nonsense. The three of us used to work in an office together, and oh, Sam's had enough. He's gone on Tinder again. And yeah, I had to do budgets and paperwork and stuff, and I just basically got picked on by these two who are far younger than me, which was great. Tell them
Yeah.
about Confetti Club.
Oh yeah, so Sharpie used to do all the like hole punching and that. So
I did more than that. Can we just? I wasn't just
it's
a.
all it's all I ever
That's
saw
me.
you do. And I used to let you like build up your hole punch holes in the bottom of your hole puncher to the end of the week, and then
Just to let me.
on
Thanks.
a Friday I used to open it and throw them on your desk. But then you left, and we were like, "What the fuck are we gonna do with all the hole punchy bits now?" So me and Simon Hawkins, another OG from the office,
What a
put them in an
gangster.
envelope, popped a stamp on it, popped your work address and your name on it, and sent it to you in the post.
I was terrified getting post at my new job. I opened it up and it was just raining bits of paper at me again. Anyway,
I was proud
probably a
of
bit more funny if you knew the situation. Anyway,
Nah, people know us is fine. People know us is fine.
Lisa reckons that Owen had to go because he woke his dog up. You could be right. You could be right.
You could very well be right. We've also lost Sam now.
Lost Sam. I think Sam had a call, which might be important. That's all right. But that means we've lost the music, I think. Or did we turn that off? I don't know.
I hope it didn't turn up. I was quite enjoying it. I don't care what everyone else
Nah,
thinks.
we abandoned the music. People weren't enjoying it. I was just
Turned it off.
trying to sort Owen out. He's got tech issues, but I'm here. I'm in the background.
Oh, that's all right. I
Listening
thought
to
you had a
two.
call.
No, not that cool. Not just yet.
Just talking about Confetti Club.
Oh no, I heard. I've still got my headphones in.
Standard. Oh, did you? I would have slagged you off more.
Yeah. Well, here we
Yeah.
go. Let's see if
Here he is.
connection.
Plodding along, Elliot.
Yes.
You got audio now?
Big shout out to you, Al.
Yeah, I can
Good to
hear
see
all
man.
of you perfectly. Yeah. What's going
Good.
on?
What are you
Oh,
drinking?
yes.
Yeah, what's in the
Cup of
mug?
tea.
Don't
Cup of
tell me
tea.
it's tea, you
I'd like to
lying
shout out
piece of...
PG tips, mate.
Mate, it's a Friday night in Berlin.
Yeah,
How long did it
I've
take you
already-
to make the
I've
gin
got a
look
different
that
poison,
colour?
haven't I, boys? So
No,
You
yeah.
got what?
Mrs.
goes well with the
Dog.
biscuit. And
No,
Mrs.
lost him again.
He's gone again.
He's gone. He's gone.
God.
Do you remember when we used to take the mick out of you for your dial-up?
Yeah, no. Now look at this, though. I'm rolling with the big boys now. Might not have
So
a brick
you're-
wall, but... all
The
that
music was
side.
naff, and I'm on my PC, couldn't find the poo emoji. Okay, Mike. Well, I think you've got your message across pretty clear. Oh, hey, look who's in the comments. Lloyd Brown. Oi, oi, get the cocktails in. That's
There we
Lloyd Brown
go.
from
You've
the
literally got
Dark
it in your
Bear
hand.
pub. So, huh?
Yeah, big up Lloyd for sending in the freebies. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I don't know if you've just tuned in, but you've been repped hard before that. But I am out, so I'm just going to duck out and get another one. See you in a
bloody
sec.
hell.
All right, mate, that's fine.
I'm doing tech stuff, so Josh, you're on your own.
Well, I can't really be on my own, can I? What do you want me to
You're
talk
on your
about?
own. I'm always here for you, baby. I'll never let you down.
I
Me and you
know.
go way back. Remember that time when we did that thing? Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it?
Wow, those times,
Wow.
man. Wow,
What
crazy
memories.
days.
What reminiscing. What?
Yeah.
What? What?
No, Owen is. I'm just looking at the comments. There's a couple of people asking about Owen. Owen is having some technical issues. He's in not his normal flat at the moment, and he tested the internet earlier, and it was storming. And now that he's come on the stream, it's struggling. So, don't know.
What's the
Maybe
time
it's
over there?
the same as here, isn't it? It's 9:30.
No, it's yeah. So it's probably like prime. All the Germans are getting on Pornhub, aren't they?
Probably. You know what the Germans are like.
Yeah, dirty bastards.
Was that?
No, it's
here he
right.
is. Right, bringing him straight in. I'm not going to do another intro. I'm not doing
No.
3 intros in a
It's
night.
right. You've been introduced twice.
Here we go. We got Owen.
Owen.
We got Owen. We've got a freeze frame from Owen. It's like musical chairs. You're sending me dizzy. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
needs to
we're-
get on the 4G. Are there 4G in Germany? Or are they
we're
on
storming 4G in Germany?
something better? Probably.
5G?
No, it's not better.
Oh, hey, big up Emily in the comments. Thanks for popping on and joining.
Oh, we might have some news with that going forward.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen.
Any OGs round here will know what that means immediately just from hearing that Emily's in the comments, and we might have some news coming from Emily. So, Inception noise? Why not? There you go.
Yes, ominous.
All right, so we're having pretty mental technical issues going on. Owen looks like he's turned the whole of the German internet off. Yeah, and again, even backstage, it shuts off like that. What's
All
going
right,
on? Owen?
Sharpie.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you acknowledged Lloyd while I was gone, but it's very important that we do.
Yes, Lloyd, you can tune into these after. They will be available on the Facebook page for eternity once the stream has finished. So you can check in and see the endless shameless plugs that Nick has given you since the show.
Just took it into a Cafe Cubana. Oh my goodness. You think you've had an espresso martini?
Where's that from, Nick?
That is from the Dark Bear bar in Bridport in Dorset.
Well done.
Absolute. What a place.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it tastes amazing. So,
Yeah, I can taste the bubbles.
cool. Blimey.
Are you sure it's all right?
Yeah, no, it's really good. Just might be going to bed before the
Selling
boys turn
it.
up. Where are they?
Sharpie, sell it.
Sold it. Tastes amazing. I'm going to bed.
Have another bit.
Guy says, where? I can only assume he's talking about the Dark Bear bar. That's Bridport in Dorset. But they do nationwide delivery, so don't you worry about that, guy. You get them delivered to your door. And they're doing cocktail classes over Zoom at the moment, so you and all your friends can get involved and all the products will be delivered to your door.
I think we should use this show tonight. I'm going to cut out all the bits of you talking about the brand and use it as a sample to send to brands and be like, this is how we do it when you send us free stuff.
Guys just said, was that nationwide? Guy, that was unbelievably nationwide. Yeah.
Guys, stop being an enabler.
Guy's just thanking me because I enabled him to get the pub on his telly.
Oh,
Now he's calling me a slut, so...
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sharpie, does that glass come in a men's? Touche, Plum. No, it doesn't. But I'm fancy, so up yours.
Remember this old bit of housekeeping we used to do? We used to post the YouTube link into the Facebook comments just in case anyone needed to have the link to bang it up on the smart TV on the wall.
Yeah, but it was all scripted in that, wasn't it?
Always got something to moan about, haven't you?
It was bloody irritating.
I'm just going to love the glass. Thanks, Daisy. Thanks. It's white to match my van, if you're asking. You weren't, but I'm going to tell you.
I'm sort of half listening to the conversation and half trying to talk to Owen. He's sending me some mad stuff. Oh no!
Discount code for
way
10% off virtual pub. You'd have to ask Lloyd, mate. You'd have to ask Lloyd.
Yeah, go on, Lloyd. Stick a 10% off thing in the comments, and we'll get everyone over to. I'll buy some cocktails if you stick a 10% discount. I'll buy some
I've just had an incredible message.
Go on.
Matthew Partridge, famously Moriarty's drummer, has texted me saying, "Mate, my mum's turned up. Fuck's sake, I'll be with you ASAP."
Get her on.
Oh, doesn't she know it's? They must be a bubble because, you know.
Oh yeah, we're in a lockdown. Shit. Oh god.
Well, Josh, you got Django there with you.
Yeah, she's here.
Rossi's in giving me shit as well.
Wait, Rossi Graham?
Yeah.
No, that's Josh Graham.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, there you go. They got Josh locked in, locked on.
Oh, it's Joseph.
Right.
Rossi Graham.
We got one more chance of Owen before he throws his toys out the pram and just starts kicking off at Talk Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise in the comments. Do flame emojis. Do something. It's Owen Penrose.
Yes. There he is. Make the most of it. It'll be gone in 5 seconds.
Stop moving the camera so much. Spin the internet out.
Oh no, you joking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
After 10 seconds again.
Oh, we can hear you. That's something.
I reckon let's just leave it for a second, see if it kicks back in, because it might just be freaking out for a second while he logs on.
Yeah, that's how Rogan does it.
Yeah, we just want to see you, Owen. See you for a week, we'll miss you. Nope.
No, he's gone.
Okay.
Oh, that was okay, Penrose, everybody.
So we're doing well with our guests tonight.
Oi, Mike Goimer using us as Tinder. Hey guys, not sure if you noticed where the lady was from last time. Easy on the eyes one.
You mean me? I'm not a lady, I've just got a GH5.
Maybe it was Maddie, our hostess with the mostess for 5 minutes? Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe. Could have been you, Sharpie.
Just got a message off Owen saying, fuck it lad, phone's in the road.
Oh, maybe see him next week then.
Oh, look out. M's on the wine again. D's going to be furious. That carpet cleaner's not going to pay for itself, is it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
What are you lot drinking? Oh, I know it's Sharpie. I'm not Sharpie, don't even answer.
Thanks for asking, Sam. Cafe Cubana from Dark Bear. Absolute belter. Delicious.
Where's that?
It's Bridport, Dorset, Southwest England. Contact details there. If you want to know more, hit me up. I'll tell you. No problem.
There you go. Josh, what are you drinking?
I'm on a mix of Coors Light and
gin.
A Hazy Jane from Brewdog.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, have you
What's
seen
the
that
Hazy
thing?
Jane all about? Josh is a bit of a beer guy. Josh, tell us about the Hazy Jane. I want to know.
It's a New England Pale Ale. So it's
you've already impressed me.
Yeah, so it's East Coast American hops.
Yeah.
It's a hazy, strong IPA. Tastes like flowers and booze.
What does IPA stand for?
India Pale Ale. So, no, we can't go into this. This is fucking, we're bordering on nonce territory here.
Right, Maddie's asking what the ingredients of the cocktail are. Sharpie.
Maddie, I'm glad you asked. It's got twin fin rum, coffee liqueur, espresso, and cinnamon syrup. Recommends you pour it over ice, and I can concur that it's absolutely delicious.
Do you know what that deserves?
Fix up, brick shot.
Yeah.
Owen's
Absolute belter.
absolutely losing his shit down here on my phone. Poor old Owen. He's literally at a different flat just so that he can get better internet, and he's managing to not even come on at all. So
The Moriaty boys are sending me messages just slagging themselves off, freaking out that they're not on with us already, but they've got stuff to deal with. They'll be with us imminently. So anyone who's watching, don't worry.
We
And you
know
boys, don't worry.
It'd be great.
We'll just take it off their fee.
Yeah.
Just one less plug of the album.
Every minute that they don't come on, we're taking a tenner off the fee.
Right, I'm going to ignore all the negative comments from Jesse Plum and just put that one up from Mitch.
Sharpie's on form, yeah, because he's steaming.
Well, that's because I'm drinking these delicious cocktails from the straight out of Bridport.
We got Owen. He's having a mare. Oh no,
Mate.
Oh,
That's one masculine sounding drink, Jesse Plum. Don't be jealous, come on.
yeah, just because we're getting, well, I say we, just because Sharpie's getting all the free stuff.
yeah, exactly.
I want some free stuff.
Everyone's got a favourite, Bay.
I don't expect you to send it to Spain, but I'm going to be back in the UK soon. So,
Don't worry, I'll be home soon.
yeah, send me some free stuff. I'll do a much
I'll
better
give you
radio
his
voice
address
than Sharpie.
later.
Yeah,
It's in Paignton.
Sounders. It's actually in Dartmouth for 2 weeks. when I
Nah,
get
it's in
back.
Paignton, mate. Trust me.
I'm gonna be doing my my what's it called, self isolation in
No,
Dartmouth.
you're not. You're doing your Southwest Coast Path walk for 2 weeks.
No, I can't do it. You know, I read up on it online, and when you return to the UK and you do the self isolation thing, I'm going for the double lean again. When you do the self isolation thing, you've literally got to stay in a house and not see anyone and not go out the house at all for 2 weeks. So, yeah.
Sorry, Sam, I'm going to have to interrupt you because Django wasn't listening.
Matey boy's getting his money's worth, isn't he?
It was Dark Bear cocktail bar in Bridport, Dorset, southwest England. Thank you.
Fuck, Jenny.
Good work, Jenny.
anyone that doesn't
I love
know
you,
that-
Jenny.
Jenny in the comments is sat right next to Josh on the stream and just winding us
Pissing her
up.
pants. She thinks
Right.
it's hilarious. Oh,
I love that the Moriaty boys are apologising hard because one of them's got to get rid of their mum and the other one's got to put the kids to bed.
Oh, the pub comes first. Pub
we're all
first, family.
adults now, isn't it?
That's brilliant.
I just had a message from Owen saying he's going to be tuned in watching until he can sort the internet out. So
Yeah. Smoking long rollies till he can't see his phone anymore and not
I
worry about
reckon
it.
if he is not here before 10 o'clock, but he comes after, no, not 10 o'clock. What time is it in the UK? 9 o'clock.
Well, don't give him a curfew.
If he's not here, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he comes on after then,
That's
then
it. That's it. He's done.
he has to do us a bar, I reckon.
What, just a bar?
Just one
Oh, I
line.
see.
Just a bar? No. A
No,
bar.
it's just a little
When you
tune.
said bar, I thought you meant like.
Oh,
Sorry.
Get him
that one
out.
actually,
Sorry.
that was actually pretty good, that one. All right, you're only
As if the
allowed to
others
do it
weren't.
now if it's like a bit of a tenuous link. Oi, oi, Butler in the comments. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Oi,
How's it going
oi.
up
We
there?
knew last week, Cannon Butler.
Yeah, oi, that's
He's watched it
comment
on
from-
catch up. He's watched it on catch up.
Not
you
good
watched-
enough.
Have you guys watched last week's episode when Owen says if Butler's not in the comments, then we've really lost it? Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, that
good.
was genius. There you go. Owen's saying you can have 10 seconds worth of bars.
Oh, he's
Well,
confident he's not coming on
That's
then.
at least 4 bars.
That's basically saying see you next week.
Yeah.
Owen's got bars for days.
Nah.
Sharpie, you're wearing your mask the right way round now. No, Sam was giving me grief for that the other day. I'm wearing it the
Yeah.
right way up, but I have to wear it inside out because it goes all weird. It's not content.
Probably
is it?
just get a new mask instead of going around with your mask on inside out.
Definitely not.
Why'd you
It's my
put your
thing
mask
now.
inside out?
It's my
don't
thing.
know.
I drink sweet ass cocktails and wear my mask back to front.
Has
Yeah,
anyone?
but only COVID's on the outside.
I just caught it from myself by turning it around.
That really tickled me.
I'm just
Strong
going to
shirt
stay
then,
in
was that?
and drink these
Right.
delicious cocktails.
Right, you're getting kicked off the stream for that. Right.
Why is everyone calling you like mad names like Squib and Squizzer?
Thanks, Aston. We don't miss comments like that. around
Fuck
here.
off! What are you
He's
doing?
always been Squizzer to us.
Yeah, all the
You
press
can't
lot
do
call me
that.
Squizzer.
Big Squizzer.
Apart from Dickie, who calls me Squib, which I'll take it.
That's just...
SQUI.
He's even older
anything.
than me. That's
Kind
just
of-
a hearing problem.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, my mic sounds great when I come all the way down here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the virtual pub.
Right, this is an
Yeah.
insight into my life, by the way. Sam
This is-
video calls
this
me
is
just to go,
nothing-
how good do I sound? Does the lighting look okay? Do I sound and look
Sharpie, you're
great?
showing people behind the fourth wall. Stop it.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's true. I regularly just ring Sharpie. I was playing with this light earlier, and I had Sharpie on backstage for about half an hour while I was doing this. How about
I thought
that?
we were going to have a meaningful chat about our week, but no,
How
it
about
was
this?
just about how good he looks.
No.
Does that look better?
Sharpie, do you know he's filming on a G7?
GH5 if you.
GH5, mate, come on.
Fuck
I've heard
me.
the phrase
Oh,
GH5 about 15 times a
Hence the
second.
colours. I mean, right, we're going to do a quiz in the comments, right? I'm pretty sure there's a 1, 2 and a 3 emoji. If you think that Josh's
just
video
the
quality
numbers.
looks the best, put a number 1 in the comments. If you think that Sharpie's video quality looks the best, put a number 2 in the comments. And if you think that Squid's video quality, shooting on the GH5 with this £30 mic that I bought from Amazon.
Just try
put
mine
number
again.
3 in the comments. Right, that's Sharpie and Josh and Squid. I mean, the correct answer is 3. So if you put a number 3 in the comments, you can win a really badly printed virtual pub T-shirt.
If you go off actually the order that the video boxes are in, Sharpie's number 3. So everyone go for 3.
I mean,
If you say
there's
me, you
three-
might end up with some sweet cocktails. Who knows? Just saying. You know. Come on.
There's 3. Oi, look who's just popped back in again to just.
Matt
distract us
Sellers
from
all over it.
Matt Sellers. That's the incorrect answer.
Matt Sellers, probably the most intelligent man I know.
Alright, sucking him off.
Well, he's voted for me, so...
Where's my shirt?
And your mum, so...
Well, let's see what's
Yeah,
happening
thanks,
with
Mum.
these samples.
And Steve. Go on. Go on.
Have we got a 1? Oh, yeah, Emily Boyman, so good.
Oh, kinky!
What happened to Owen? T-shirt is
Sharpie.
2021.
Where's my t-shirt?
You know what they say about Dutch girls?
Dutch girls must be punished for having big boobs. Now, you do not punish someone, Dutch or otherwise, for having big boobs.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Did you pay 100 quid for that?
No, that's not
No,
the thing I paid 100
that's-
quid for. That's
You-
just David
I can't
Brent's
believe
soundboard.
you're busting out the office before the office
I know,
fans are
all the
even
main
on it.
guests. Right, we build Moriaty is coming on at 9:30. I'm definitely taking 100 quid off of their fee. And they'll still be left.
Yeah, and Partridge said, "Don't worry, I'll be on at 15:15 to fill in the gaps."
Talking
and then
of
his
which,
mum turned up.
Tom
Tom
Hayward
boys
saying
never on time.
the boys never on time. Fashionably
last
late
time,
if you.
mate.
Fair play, fair play.
Yeah, so should be.
They should
Mate,
be
they
equal,
opened-
Aston.
they
They
opened
should.
one.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
assuming that comment is about my camera quality. I want to take it.
Oh,
Oh, look at
Oh!
him warmed up in the back of the backstage.
didn't
back
expect him
thing.
on first.
I mean, he's still out having a fag, so I'm not going to bring him on yet. Or maybe that's the setup.
I mean, it's not much more than that. I know that. Well, that Partridge's is.
All right, let's bring him on
Jordan,
then.
give us a big fat thumbs up if you're happy to come on.
He's got a drink in one hand and a fag in the other. So.
Yeah, go for it. Put him on. He just
Ladies and
absolutely-
gentlemen, Moriarty on the stream. One half of Moriarty. Boo! Big up Jordan.
Wait, you can't see me now. That's why I'll give you a thumbs down.
All right.
Can't see
okay.
you, but we can hear you really clearly.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
you hear
good.
me?
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I'm walking to the van, so there's street lights here and there. So now you can see me. See?
That's a nice ambience, actually.
Hey.
Hey!
Yeah.
And now
Hey!
you're gonna slowly lose sight of me again.
Owen's
I'm
going to be
like a
fuming.
crescent moon.
Yeah,
He's
Owen is
locked
going to be
in-
fuming that he's
in
sat in his
Berlin
flat.
with apparently the best internet in the world.
Who's
Jordan's
Owen?
walking around the streets and still got better signal than Owen.
No, there he is. He's back again.
There is.
Well, I had to leave that because A, the internet is terrible. See, look. This is supposed to be lockdown. Is this legal?
This feels like Blair Witch.
You're allowed to walk down the street.
What, drinking and smoking?
Yeah, I think so.
That's absolutely fine.
If you've got a bloody good reason to.
Bloody good reason. I'm going down the pub, isn't it?
Laughter.
Going down
So-
the VP. Down the Vips.
Where are you going, Jordan?
I'm going to my van.
What, to stream?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's
He's got a family he doesn't want to disturb.
Well,
Keys
we did an
in
interview
the
last
wall.
night, and it wasn't very good because, you know, I could. As soon as I started speaking, it was like, "Oh, you're gonna wake the baby." Then I did wake the baby, and plus, I can't, you know, have a laugh in that with the lads if I'm.
So you're shutting yourself in your van to have a laugh with the lads.
I'll be honest, the dedication of you.
I've got to lock it the other way around because the locks don't work properly. So. Maybe I'll sit in the executive seats.
What is happening?
Well, Mike Goymer's come in saying technically open containers are a no-no. So you've
I'm here
broken
now.
the law there, but
Ready.
it's okay. He's tucked in his van now.
Thumbs up.
He's also
This is a thumbs up.
broken.
He's now in the driver's seat with the keys in the ignition, so everything's absolutely fine.
Guilty.
Sorry, Sam, we didn't hear that.
See me.
Don't worry about it.
Wow.
You'll hear it on the stream tomorrow.
So the Ginger Prince was giving it the big and saying,
Incorrect. In the,
I told Jordan to be as late as he wants.
Passenger seat.
Oh.
And I'm sat on the keys, so the keys are actually up my arse at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. But please don't get
Perfect.
Apologies for any people out there that are offended by.
Keep
They're
it
not
legal.
going to go up there, are they? Yeah,
Anyway, I
Partridge
can't really
was...
see you very much because you're really small. You're like small people. Pardon?
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you hear
we-
us?
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear
A
us?
little bit.
Am I in the show?
Yeah, you're live on the virtual pub.
Yeah. Apparently his mum's turned up. He told
Yeah.
me. Can you hear me?
I know.
Can you actually hear what I'm saying?
Can hear you, yeah. Can you hear
I
us?
think we got a huge delay because you're
What's
answering a
perfect?
question
Can you
that we asked about a minute ago.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Right, Sharpie, you send him a message, tell him to refresh. And ladies and gentlemen, Moriaty, we're back on the show in a minute.
Yeah,
There you go.
two secs,
That's how we do it
two
around
secs.
here. It's constantly technical issues. Owen, now I can't even get as far as the point as I was before. I'm going to be tuning in to. There you go. So we've lost Josh, we've lost Owen, and the guests haven't turned up. Well, one of them has, but he ain't got no internet. So there you go. Oh,
But
we've definitely
Who's
got some
this?
Moriarty
Oh, Josh,
fans in the
what are you
comments there.
opening? I thought that was a box of wine. Tim said hi, Jordan. He's gone. He's long. Oh, he's back again. Has he disappeared and come back, or is he?
No. That's
Okay. Well, I've
Have you
messaged
sent-
him.
quite meta on this show, isn't it? We're just anything that's going on backstage, sort of tech-wise,
What?
we just talk about it on the stream.
Well, yeah. Why pretend we're anything but amateurs? All part
There
of
you
the
go.
charm of Moriarty.
Thanks, Tom Hayward, for.
I
doing our
reckon
housekeeping.
that is a song that says, "You think you're hard, but you're not. You're a." Tell me if I'm right, Tom.
What?
Well, I can't say that.
You think you're hard, but you're a what?
wanker.
No,
Brilliant.
it's worse. It is worse.
How is it?
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than that word, mate.
Right, we've had a refresh.
There is,
Jordan.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where the entertainment starts.
Right.
You need to employ a
Congratulations,
techie to sort all this for you. I'm cheap. Not as cheap as Sam, and he's the bollocks, so...
I mean, really, the only thing that's going wrong is the people that are jumping on the stream. Their internet's rubbish.
To be fair, Jordan's in a van, so...
Yeah, there you go. And also, it wouldn't be the virtual pub unless we were having technical issues. And oh, look, what's this? UK Movember. Bosh. All right.
All
I'll
right.
do that for you.
Who's doing Movember?
There's this sort of
Not
semi-handsome guy.
Not for the lack of trying, mate. I've been trying to grow a tash for 2 years now.
Keep on squeezing, brother.
Oh, big up, Josh. You got 120 quid on your Movember page. Fair play to you.
I know, it's nice. It's cool. People.
Who's the three lads in the background?
That's the rest of my work, guys. So we're all doing it. And it wasn't, I mean, I had to try hard to convince them to do it, but they all buckled under the weight of my charisma. And I got them there, and we all look ridiculous, but it's worth it. And we've had a lot of feedback from people and a lot of donations, so it's cool.
I'm donating right now. I'm going to stick a tenner on it.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam.
I can't. There's the big blue button that says donate. Donate, Robert Neve. There we go. £10.
There we go.
Squids on it.
If anyone else feels like donating to a bloody good cause, Movember is not just about having a silly mustache. It's for a good cause, male mental health charities, and it's also a male cancer charity. So the link's in the bio. I'm only going to look this stupid for a month. So
Wow,
Bollocks, you love it.
you do love
I
it.
love it.
Franco, you had one last lockdown as well. You're like, oh
did.
no, grow a tash again and raise money for charity.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
4757 4714 1944 20.
Get the quails on, Moriarty. Now, I know for a fact that Russell Boyne is a close personal friend of Moriarty, and that is very funny. Should we try Jordan again? He's back.
Yeah, go on. I'm just donating a tenner to Josh's
cocktail was
team.
it, Sharpie?
Jordan. Boyney says to bring the quails back. Oh, you've gone. Brilliant. Let's bring the real professional on. Here we go. There he is.
Here we go.
Oh, Matt.
Oh, wow. Look at the setup.
I know, right?
shirt.
They've switched.
I gave Bunt a call earlier as well. Blunt a call earlier, sorted, all sorted, arranged, all ready to go. Mummy turns up, and then the internet goes, and then I look like a twat again.
Oh, mate, you've smashed it. You've absolutely smashed it.
How you doing, guys? You all right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not bad,
good,
man. How are
mate.
you?
Are you drinking?
Yeah, I've got.
What are
drinks
you
going on.
drinking?
Foster's. That's all they had at the shop. So
Oh.
not very rock star, is it?
Not cocktails then.
Josh is a
No.
beer guy. Josh, give us the rundown on Foster's. What sort of hops are we?
Oh, no.
It's shit, isn't it?
No. It's all right. It gets you pissed, isn't it?
Well, that's it, and it's there.
What, we've
Can you
got
hear me all
Moriarty
right?
on?
What is going on?
Hello?
You're in the van,
Way!
Oh, that's a bit better.
It's only taken us
ages.
53
No one can
minutes,
hear
but
me.
we've got Moriarty on.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
Good things
number
come to those who
Moriarty
wait.
joining us.
Yeah, boy.
What is wrong with us, really,
More or less.
mentally and physically? We turn up to gigs late. We turn up to work late. We're switched on blokes, but every in time we're supposed to be.
Jordan's thinking
Why
you're
not?
working for me at the moment, mate. We don't turn up for work late. That's not a
most
thing.
gigs. It's like 6 o'clock sound check.
Mate, this is
we're-
the
we're
worst
turning up- we're
thing
turning up
ever.
late
I
then.
need to drive somewhere.
You might need to try somewhere. Okay.
Jordan's going to drive near a pylon.
And Moriarty's lead
With
singer.
an Abbott Ale in his hand.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right,
we do
though,
not
guys?
encourage drink
Yeah,
driving.
it's a really good signal, man.
Steve Evans remembers
Okay.
you from last time. Are they doing a ridiculously hard pub quiz again?
Now, what you're on about is a well good pub quiz.
It was a good pub quiz, and I'll be honest, I've stolen those pub quiz questions for a family quiz.
Might
since.
pop a couple of questions out about the Dyers cast. See if people know that.
Ooh.
The what? The what?
Oh.
Oh, hello. There he is.
Everyone's got their price. Everyone's got their price.
Matt, you mentioned the Dyer's cast. Is that something we're going to be talking about tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to mention it a couple of times.
Yeah, okay, I think,
Oh,
you should.
I think your couple's up, mate. I think we've had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've probably been speaking about it a little bit, mate. I don't know. I said to earlier to Sharpie, I like talking about this album. You know, it's quite proud of it, really. So
It's very good.
not that I wasn't proud of anything we've done before, but this seems a bit more grown up and a bit like, oh look, we've made an adult record. And it's
Mate, Matt, the tune that's like halfway through the album just before the interlude. I mean, that I literally felt like I was riding a horse through the middle of Red Dead Redemption 2, but I was listening to that tune. It's absolutely incredible. And even the interlude afterwards, that cognitive dissonance interlude, is like super, super moving. It's so like the samples you've used over the top of music is awesome. It's a fantastic album.
We took for me, it was kind of the stuff that I did on the album. I technically was like, right, if I don't do it in 2 takes, there's something wrong anyway, because mine's like 24/7 is kind of quite fast and quite. You got to get it in that emotion, but with O and cognitive dissonance and Netflix and the Dice Cast, that other little kind of interlude thing at the end. Jordan took ages; it kept going in and coming out, and at a certain point, I was like, "Fucking hell, mate, isn't it? It's been 5 years already." And then,
Well, we've learned that's kind of his thing tonight.
you know,
Matt, sorry to interrupt. Is there any chance we can get a little bit more on your volume? Just
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm worried about
If-
peaking.
no. If you can
Nah,
crank up a
Pete,
little bit.
mate.
Are we
You've
good?
also got. I'm not sure if
You
you've
could
got
go
down
more,
the bottom
mate.
of your screen camera and mic settings. If you go into there, there's actually an audio level in StreamYard. You might be able to crank up a little bit on there. We're
Okay.
cranked up a little bit, so we're going to be blaring compared to you.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
That
that's,
sounds
Okay.
better already. That does sound better already.
What about that? Is that cool?
yeah.
That's
What
banging.
about
man.
that? Yeah, I've
No,
got.
I've got-
we're
I've got a
almost
question for you.
professional around here.
Hey?
The old granny voice that does the intro to Esperanza on the last album and says about Twitbook and all that. She
Yeah.
features again on the new album, doesn't she?
Well, he features again. Yeah.
Well, who was it?
Stephen Andrews.
Okay, don't know.
Any Timber float on, they'll know about Stephen Andrews. Actor, father, builder, connoisseur.
Philanthropist.
He does what he does.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, he's jack of all trades, and he kind of did this voice on the first album, and he came in and did it again, and I don't know what she's about or he's about, but it's good to give Stephen a little tread on the boards.
Yeah, no, it's sweet. It's
Is
good.
he also a magician? I'm pretty sure we had him on the stream at one
Yeah,
point.
he's done a bit of that. He has.
Yeah, and he was.
Yeah, we
he
had
did
him on.
all the Raining Days videos.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Like I said,
But I'm pretty sure he's got a different name.
He's done a
hasn't he?
He's done a load of
He's
shit.
Jack of all
He's done a
trades.
load of- He has, I'm sure he served me a pipe before or something.
Here he is. He's been on a road trip. How we doing?
Where are you now? On the
Can-
fucking moors. Look at the.
Can-
Jesus.
Can you hear me or not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I can hear the body in the back as well. Fucking hell, mate.
What are you talking about?
Jordan, can you spin your phone horizontally?
Your look is so dark and
Go landscape.
yeah.
Nah, killed it. Sweet.
Brilliant. Well done, Sharpie.
No worries.
Killed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to that further point as well, getting to the
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
taking ages with stuff. When I listen to the album now, I think, I'm so glad that we did do that, and we did kind of go, nah, less.
It was weird. I was listening to that cognitive dissonance tune and listened to it like I know this is like an interlude tune. I know this is like not necessarily a filler track, but this is like an in-between track. But the music behind that, the music was just incredible. And then with that, like, it's a weirdly haunting sample over the top. It's awesome. It's really,
Yeah,
really good.
I love it. I love it particularly because Matthew's not on it.
God, I was gonna.
Oh,
Well, I was going to say about that because 24/7's an absolute banger, and that's predominantly Matt, isn't it?
yeah.
It is.
What,
it is,
24/7?
apart from the music.
Maybe it ain't. Though. Maybe it ain't. Yeah,
To be
I
fair,
remember
24/7's the
I-
only track that hasn't got bass on it.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's just pure beefy guitars.
Those riffs.
Yeah.
But it is an immense track. It's
It
just
is.
Right.
incredible.
It was. I was saying earlier that when we took a while on some things and did it again and stuff. With 24/7, it was kind of 2-take vocal. Those furious kind of rock songs, you gotta like nail it down quite quick and just leave it. But stuff like and those songs, you do need to just go back and go, nah, it could be better. So yeah.
Yeah,
Fellas, if you don't mind, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit and say for anybody that's watching that doesn't know you guys, Can you give us like a little bit of a insight into who you guys are, how long you've been going, that sort of thing? Just I know there's a couple of people that are sort of virtual pub sort of regulars, and it'd be good to sort of intro you guys before we go deep.
Well, we're called Moriaty. We're a two-piece band. Apparently we're not blues. Classic Rock slagged us off for calling ourselves blues. So we're like a band that play music. And we've been going for about 35,000 years.
Yeah. Probably
Looking
around
good for it,
that
mate.
point. Yeah.
roughly, give or take. And we've just been we've made a couple of albums. We've just made a new one, and it's great.
A few EPs lobbed in between as well.
Made
Did
a
you
new
find
one.
yourself doing
Tom Hayward's
EPs
plugging.
to... Oh, there you go. You've got
There
people
he
doing
is, there he is.
housekeeping for
Right,
us.
Tom Hayward's on it.
And yeah,
Yes.
we've basically just
Good man, Tom.
kind of got to a point where we were like, oh, still carry this on. We do something else. We carry it on, and it's like, oh, it's 10 years, Jesus. Why not? So yeah, we're kind of a band who more of two mates getting
That's what
together.
we thought. We got
Yeah,
to 10
kind of,
years and
man,
thought,
yeah.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we smashed a load of gigs to begin with, and then things happened after that first record. Just things started to happen. I had a kid, and well, that was it, really.
We had a kid, then we had a kid.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, it was just it just went. It's been a fun ride.
Guys, I was at the Great Hall in Exeter when you guys opened for Muse though, and that was
I was in Spain and I was fuming about it.
insane. That was such a fucking insane show.
It was cool, man. Yeah,
was
we should be
amazing.
plugging the
Yeah.
cool stuff we've done, shouldn't we? Yeah, we did that. We
Yeah.
did the Muse thing. It was just an amazing show. It was just nice for Chris to come out at the end with us, and
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
and it was really. We played so fast. Remember looking back?
yeah.
at it,
You
know.
yeah.
But yeah,
It was like
that.
a 25-minute set. We smashed it out in about 15. We were like, shit.
How many songs we did? About 20 songs, and I just remember just
Seven songs in 25 minutes. That was
yeah.
insane.
But it was really good because Muse don't really do them gigs anymore, and it was a gig where they were
No.
playing like rare songs, like songs
They
from
played
like,
rare songs. They had
They
none of
played Fury,
like,
didn't
it was just like a raw show. There was none of the like
yeah,
wizardry with it. It was just Muse playing like Muse tunes to like
Yeah,
a raw
it-
audience. It was awesome. And like you guys
Yeah.
came out strong there. I think was it Marmosets?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
Mama's.
Marmosets,
Yeah. And they had to like follow you guys.
Well, it was funny because at the end, like we were packing up our stuff, I think, and we were talking about the show, like we played a bit fast or whatever, and the lead singer of the Marmosets was like, oh, you know, don't worry, you just get used to it. You just got to, you know, keep playing the shows and that. And I was like, you fucking what?
Seriously?
I'm not. Yeah, she obviously didn't know, you know, that we'd probably played more gigs than she had adult dinners in her life. And I was like, not being funny, love.
Flagging her
But,
off.
like, you just
She watch it?
Just, well, I honestly
No.
don't care. But don't not being funny. But you know,
Here we
we
go.
can talk about performances and all that type of stuff. But like,
Don't
tell me how
tap
to
me,
play a
mate.
gig. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm old enough to be your dad, love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think if you're performing with
that-
anyone, and unless you've got
Big-
anything
big-
constructive or positive to say, then don't bother.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless you're going over to say, "Oh, that was awesome," or "Oh, just weird." Like next time, don't do
I
that
think they
bit where
were-
you
I
get your
think-
trousers off, Sam.
I think they were slagging Muse off as well. I think they
They
were
were
slagging them off. If I remember, they were slagging Muse off as well. In every anecdote.
Oh well, then
So,
they've
yeah.
got they've got a problem then, haven't they? Oh, Muse. No, what I would have done was sell more records. All right, nice one.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Let's talk Rubik's cubes, boys.
Spent a lot of time on
That was
Mama, yeah,
affectionate.
Let's,
brilliant.
Fuck's sake.
let's talk Rubik's cubes.
Let's talk them.
They're in a lot of your videos, but not the latest one. I find.
Yeah, they are.
Is that right? It's in the latest one, is it?
They're in Keep On Keeping On. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd seen
Were
that.
they in 24/7?
Yeah, I knew that.
They might not be in 24/7. We were in America when the video was.
No, there's no Rubik's
We've
Cube.
all got excuses, mate.
There
America's
was one
got
in-
Rubik's
there,
cubes.
there was one in Bulls, but you have to look incredibly carefully, and I'm not going to give any
So
secrets.
what? Can we
I
just
was
find-
I was an extra in the video shoot, and I didn't see one. So
Yeah, it was in my laptop bag, and I forgot to get it out.
that's what she said.
have to do the 3D video, go into the bag and find
Yeah.
the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, which is annoying because it's apart from Balls and 24/7. I think they're in every single one. Yeah.
Is that something that's just evolved over time, or is it something that you've sort of deliberately?
It was deliberate. At the start, I obviously can solve the cube.
You had a bit of time doing them, didn't you? You had a little phase where you were Rubik's cubing quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
When I first learned how to do it, it was like, this is fucking ace, like the best thing ever, because it's really hard. And as soon as you learn how to do it, you're like, wow. But I really like the idea of it, because it takes, even if you know the algorithms, it does take quite a while to actually figure out how to physically do it. And the time I really like the idea that something is hard to do, but if you keep trying and if you know the way to do it and you keep pushing forward, you can achieve it. You can do it. Anyone can solve the Rubik's Cube. And just the idea that if you just keep working, even if something looks hard from the outside, it's easy when you know how. And I like the symbology of that, so I decided to put it in every single video over the last 10 years.
But what if I solve the Rubik's Cube, then I go on the internet, see some guy from China or Japan just smashing it in about 30 seconds and go, I can't get there. That's mental. I can never do it that quick.
But that's not really the point I made, was it?
Definitely wasn't the point. I was taking a bit. Definitely wasn't. I knew it was going near the point.
But I mean, yeah, sure. You can, anyone. The point is that you can do anything you want to do. You might not be able to do it, in 3 seconds, but it doesn't matter if you can achieve something. If you look at something, you think it's really hard to do, like life, in any kind of way.
That's hard, isn't it?
Here we go.
It can be. So I just woke up a minute ago because I fell asleep with my little boy, and then woke up at 8:30. It was like, oh god, I've got to
get in the van.
I've got to get in the van. So I'm feeling a bit deep all of a sudden.
That's good,
but yeah,
I like the symbology of the Rubik's Cube.
That's
cool.
What it was about, and I like it, and also I do like showing off the fact that I can do it, which is.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
The issue.
Didn't you have that crazy one which was like added to the Rubik's Cube?
No, Boyney's got them all. Boyney's got like the eight figures, eight blocks one, and all that. I can't do any of that. I mean, I struggle with the three layers. So you can't achieve everything, but try. That's what
you can't achieve everything, but try it. And if you don't do it in like 5 minutes, 5 years.
If you don't do it,
is that your quote? Is it?
So what is the take-home message from this?
If you can't do the normal Rubik's Cube,
anyone can do anything, but if you can't, don't worry about it.
If at first you don't succeed, watch a YouTube video and you'll be fine.
Good.
If you had to name a role model, someone who's influenced you, who'd it be?
Probably.
Questions coming from a listener.
You, Sharpie, if anything. That's backfired, isn't it?
I would say Paul Gascoigne is a man of.
Right, but not a footballer.
Because Paul, Paul's got loads of different areas.
Well, how about someone you know?
Someone I know. Don't know.
It'd be Sam Squire.
Mayo.
How about someone that's not in Spain?
Yeah, Big Samo.
Not abroad at all. England, not abroad.
Matt Partridge.
Right, this is done.
We said no gingers, didn't we?
I'd probably say if someone was to say, I'd say it would be Jordan, because he does loads of shit and still handles it all. And I look at it sometimes and go, chill out, mate.
That's not what you told me earlier. He said it's getting near 5 o'clock when you're working for him.
I slag him off behind his back.
I was livid.
Have you not painted that wall yet? Are you having a laugh?
Slag me off backstage, sure.
Yeah. Mate, we're trying to get the lighting sorted.
My lighting.
Well, not you, clearly.
There is no lighting.
What was the question? There's someone that
Doesn't matter. Steve Evans is loving it, so it's all good.
Get on,
Look at that.
Steve.
If anyone's got any
Stevie.
questions for the boys,
Stevie.
get them in the comments because
Is it
yeah,
Steve?
we've-
Because
Steve
you're running out
Byrne.
of material, and so are we.
Clearly, Stephen.
Yeah, got no idea what to talk about next. No, I have.
We're 10 minutes
Mate,
in.
I got a comment.
Jordan, are we allowed to talk about the track on your new album called Sunny?
Of course we are.
All right, cool. I do.
Why not?
Because it's about your son. So
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know if
cl-
people
cl-
are weird
cl-
about
cl-
kids, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's
Not
why
like
I call it
that.
Sunny, because it's just easy to remember.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Imagine if you didn't want to mention his son. What's it about, John? A guy called Sonny.
Well,
He's just a
I
minion.
messaged a group message with both of you earlier, and Partridge replied saying, "Sure, it'll be fine, mate." So I just took that as gospel.
Yeah, it is.
He's basically family.
Honestly,
Sorry, Cat, if it's not okay. There you go.
there was another track on that was meant to be on the album called Bubble, which didn't make it because I'm not allowed
Very
to talk about
fucking
it.
close.
Um,
It's such a good tune, though. If we do a little B-sides thing soon, little, you know.
Yeah, it'll be on the B-sides, but I'm not allowed to talk about that. But yeah, I am allowed to talk about Sunny. Sunny is
We're going to call that
it-
beef
it
side,
is-
aren't we?
is the first.
Beefside.
It was the first song I sort of started messing about with after Sonny was born. I just came up with that little dee 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 with that little poppy, crappy sort of pop punk thing.
Well,
That
crappy,
little
but-
riff.
Well, it did
Well,
sound.
it's
It
pop
sounded
punk.
slightly a bit of a different genre to your normal
Yeah.
stuff. That's what I thought.
And
Yeah.
I hate pop punk,
Right.
and I don't really like the Foo Fighters, and it sounds like that sort of stuff. But
Cool. Sell your album.
it
Nice
is-
one.
It is really fun to play, and when it all came about, you know, particularly the lyrics were really kind of good, and I changed the lyrics after recording about 6 months later. To make them better, you know, get better lyrics. But yeah, it was the first little
Partridge
thing
on 'em.
I was messing about with after he was born, and I've got like videos of me sort of playing that little thing. It was really fun to play on the acoustic, and then it sort of became this pop punk thing. And then I was a bit unsure whether to put it on, but I just thought, do you know what? It's you know, it's for my little boy, and if you know, if we never make another album again, because something, you know, we get a solar flare or a coronavirus or something, then I want that to be on there. I want him to know that that I wrote a song for him.
One of the
Yeah,
lads
no, it's lush.
in our chat today, it was either Owen, Sharpie, or one of you lads.
Me.
So, somebody said about kind of like, you know, growing up and being like, yeah, my dad wrote me a tune when I was a little baba, and yeah, and then imagine being 16 and being able to play that tune to people and being like, this is the tune that's about me. It's sick, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
I
that was me,
so.
and I think it would be absolutely bloody lovely.
I changed some of the lyrics to. There's a lyric that I stole from Oscar Wilde. And he
Stole from
basically-
another person's son.
No,
Was it?
not Oscar Wilde. You know, literature, Matthew. This is not your subject.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it.
Boy.
There was Oscar Wilde said basically you can't be don't try and be anyone else because everyone else is taken. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. I think it was something like that, and I
He
sort
was
of twisted
beautiful
that.
words, wasn't he?
He was a wordsmith, if anything. But he was a little wild. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
hey,
He had a few.
Hey.
He had a few.
Nice
He had a
you
few,
done.
didn't he? He had a
We
few.
got some questions
some
coming
good
in for you boys. Steve
Yeah,
Evans,
if
pick
you
up
guys
Steve.
don't mind answering some questions from the comments, that'd be sick. The guys,
Yeah, no worries.
they're asking
No
us some
worries.
least we could do.
questions.
This-
Best band or singer that you've watched live. Maybe we do it one at a time because I can full screen you guys, and so maybe let's go Matt first. Best band or singer you've watched live.
Oh,
Pressure,
Ooh.
pressure.
it's a big boy.
We did karaoke once, but don't embarrass me.
I might have needed. I don't know. I might need a little fun. I'm gonna go. This might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm gonna go with a moment where I was like, I realised how good this guy. It's probably Deftones because I've been into them for like
what a
6
band.
years. Been into them for like 6 years, and they managed to cancel gigs or not be at festivals that I was at. And when I finally got to see him, I looked at Chino and just thought, yeah, you are as good as I believed. So yeah, that was probably a moment.
Fully back
I've seen great like vocalists and great bands and like McCartney, you know, people like that, you know, which I could probably go with them first, but it was just that moment of seeing Chino finally and going, oh yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
Chino
sweet.
Marino and the Deftones.
Oh yeah, you are the
Green.
best.
Yeah, 100%. They're one of my favourite bands of all time. I saw them for the first time at Reading Festival, I think I was 16, and seeing like Deftones walk out on stage and play their set. It's like atmospheric. It's crazy shit. They're amazing.
Yeah, man. That might have been the same Reading. It might have been the same Reading, but I got to see him in the Forum in London the night before.
Oh, nice.
It's like the size of the cavern, that venue.
Yeah.
Double dipping.
I saw them
that
at
was nuts.
Brixton Academy just after Diamond Eyes came out.
That's that again. The new album's really good, but that and next to White Pony is my favourite album.
Yes, White Pony.
Very good, very meaty.
It's been a band that you, Josh, have always sort of pushed on to me, and every time I sort of drop in, I'm like, yeah, like I love this band, but they've never sort of made it onto my sort of regular listening sort of list.
Go and see Deftones live, and they will change your fucking life.
Josh, you'll love this. When I was a teenager, Around the Fur was a CD that I was playing.
Great album.
Yeah, mate.
Blasting it out.
You are so old.
Well, yeah, that's why I knew you'd love it.
White Pony changed my life, really.
My boy Leon said,
so
hoping Moriaty at the Barrel House will happen again someday soon.
Well,
I agree with you more, my man.
Oh, topical. We've had a little chat.
Oh, cheeky, is it?
Chats, laughs.
Chats.
Well, I'm gonna say it. We haven't spoke to anyone yet, but hopefully we might be able to do something for them, because obviously they're maybe facing closure, and that's just not on, really.
Sweet.
It's the best venue in Devon by far. They've always been amazing to us, and we look great on that stage.
I know that a few of us have had a conversation about that. I know Aston's very passionate about that, and if you need any help with anything that you are organising,
well, we're hoping to think that we could maybe do some kind of gig there, live stream, pre-recorded thing or something.
Well, if we can help, let us know.
Get some money like together to give
definitely, because they're a banging venue and they do a lot of good things for the local
There's
area.
loads of venues probably in the same position, but
but they're ones that we've all performed at, aren't they?
You know,
I've actually supported you there, so
not everyone can get, not every year.
Munch?
Huh?
Was that Ass Munch? Yeah,
That was Ass Munch, yeah. So here's Ollie, Judd and Matthew. If you had to listen to one song on the record for 6 hours consecutively, what would it be? I'm assuming they mean your album, The Die Is Cast. Oh, I put the album on screen, but they've cut me off.
That is a tough one. Thank you, Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie.
The big bring.
And by the way, I'm digging your new tune that's out, Ollie. By the way, it's really good. Like the video.
Yeah,
like
check them out, guys. Check them out.
Who's Ollie play for?
Plastic Tramps.
Plastic Tramps. Nice.
Timber's finest.
Send us a link, Ollie. We'll get it in.
They recorded at PMC and they recorded at Momentum where we did our album. So, big up.
Yeah,
cool. Now answer his question.
It would for me. If I had to choose one, it would be Balls, just because it's really long, and it's. Just,
are we allowed to ask about the Ode to Mary part?
Yeah, what's the title of that song all about?
The title it was a riff that was I found on my voice memos from like years ago when me and Matt were out, and I was like, oh, that was pretty good, and then we turned it into a song.
Explain what the voice memos are to us in practice as well. That's a quite important thing to.
Yeah,
was this like the voice memo I got yesterday?
This is what we just put. Jordan leaves his phone on. Sometimes I don't know it's on, and then you go, "Oh, we did this the other day." I was like, "Oh, you got that down, yeah." So we literally have wrote pretty much everything we've done from Jordan's phone just being on during practice, and we go back to that, and we go from there. So yeah, sorry, mate.
That's good.
No, that's right. I literally I don't listen to very much else apart from the stuff that we've done. Not just because I'm egotistical, but because it's just
I'm not saying anything.
But yeah, so we do that. But so I guess Balls started like that, and then it was just such a meaty riff that it was like, oh, that's got balls in that track, and then Partridge was like, oh, balls out the bath, which is an Alan Partridge quote. Balls out the bath now, thank you, Lynn.
Balls out of the bath on this one, Lynn.
So it became that, and then we did change the title a couple of times, but it always sticks. The ridiculous names, but then the song after my mum died, the lyrics changed, and it became about my my mum, the moment really that she died. So my mum was called Mary. So the song is the song is about the actual moment, not like, you know, oh, I know someone's died, it's all sad and all that crap. It was about the actual moment and the moment where time, you know, and it's more importantly about moments in your life that are really big, yeah, and where time just becomes very kind of I've forgotten the bloody word. Immovable, basically. So when you graduate from uni, or when you're in a car crash and time slows down, you know, or when something speeds up. Like when my mum died, it was like the hours after felt like a month, but yet the month after felt like a minute. And that's why the tempo goes up and down, and we go into that refrain at the end, and it comes back up, and it really sort of spoke to me at this sort of.
Well, you didn't stop. You didn't stop for like 2 weeks after it happened. I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Just constantly were just so hectic, and I kind of get that vibe now with the song as well. There was a time where you just kind of just carried on with, which is what people do, and I get that. But
that's an incredibly somber take on like a song name that's got potentially could be construed as like quite a jovial name for a song.
Yeah, but that's the thing, that the balls out of the bath is a Partridge thing, but the song has got balls, and my mother was a force of nature. You know what I mean? She was a 5'4" Scottish lady, but you know, she had balls. You didn't mess with her. You know, I've seen 6'5" big blokes like cowering in her presence because she was hard as, you know.
Stories of incredible.
Yeah, mate, it's an amazing like turn on what I thought was just like a jovial name for a tune. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's substance to it. I mean, we took like 3 years to get this album out, and believe me, I overthought.
3 years on that song alone, probably.
That's
the changes on that.
Yeah, it was all there apart from the chorus, which took a long time to rewrite because I wasn't happy with it. But that's the thing with this record, because we didn't just bang it out. We took our time recording it, took our time messing around with it, and honestly, there's not one thing on that record that isn't there for a reason. It's all thought about. In fact, the very opening track, LOL, there's that feedback at the start. That feedback is actually, believe it or not, Morse code that spells out alle iacta est, which is the die is cast in Latin.
What?
That's how much of a cunt I am.
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
There we go.
And then the strumming.
Whoa!
Goes row racka row racka. Instead of it sounds a bit weird. It sounds like I'm playing it wrong. Actually, the up and down strokes are ones and zeros that spell out LOL in binary code.
Yeah.
So there you
What?
go.
Easter eggs?
Easter eggs, left and right.
That's sick, man.
I'm not
That's
sure
cool.
I pulled it off actually in the recording, but that was what I was following, like a paper that I'd written out.
You pulled it off, mate. You pulled it
do
off.
the thing. So yeah,
So
a bit Morse code.
The message in that is it's supposed to be Morse code.
It's supposed to be, but who knows? Maybe someone out there can actually read more. Or do you read Morse code?
If anyone out there reads Morse code and feels like correcting the Moriaty lads on it, sit down, shut the fuck up. Let them have it.
There was that guy in last week who was an RAF guy. He probably knows. All right, we've got another question from Jenny Lash.
Jordan and Matt, if you had to go head to head in a battle of the band situation, who would you like to go up against?
What, to win?
Yeah.
So we got to pick
Royal
a band
Blood.
that we'd beat. Oh,
No, who would you like to go up against in like a battle of the bands? So it's like a tear up. It's a who's who.
Slaves, probably. Actually,
The Quails.
Oh. That's beef as far as I'm aware.
You can't just pick people that you'd win against.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. You know, I don't know. Yeah, but Raw Blood would be quite good though. Raw Slaves would be good as well.
No, you'd shit on Real Blood. Come on.
Exactly.
You want some competition?
They're good.
How quickly you go? No. Quick out of that one. But no, yeah.
Anyone else?
Don't ask me that question. I'll
Rage Against the Machine, just because I'd
No.
like to meet him.
Yeah, watch them and watch them.
What
You
you'd
win.
like to
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
them?
I'd beat them off. All of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Probably, mate.
There's
get to that.
definitely some rage vibes on the new record. The 24/7 particularly. There's definitely some rage vibes in there, and I'm all about it.
There's always
Yeah,
rage, man.
I kind of always, every time I try and sing, that's what kind of comes out, especially the more furious, kind of angry, fast stuff. It's kind of whiny, kind of Zach De La Rocha thing comes out, and with that, you're gonna just put a riff on top of it, really. So, yeah, definitely. I'm not scared to use that voice as well. If it's got to come out, it'll come out. You know,
I think,
well, man.
I think Zach from Rage Against the Machine. I think he was like he's given a voice to not just a generation, maybe a couple. In that, like, you can vent your frustrations through music. That's what Rage are a testament to that, aren't they? So if you're fucking angry, if you're angry and you want to shout about it on a record, go full Zach De La Rocha, and there you go. That's it.
Yeah, I'm definitely a drummer who wants to be a vocalist. There's no doubt
You
about
are.
that. So
Aren't we all, Matthew? Aren't we all?
very happy to just jump in. Yeah, definitely, and I'm very happy to kind of sing whenever needed. Really,
No,
I think
it's
it kind of
sick, man.
You're a
adds to the
great singer,
band.
Matt. To be fair, you are a great singer.
Your
Well, it adds to the
vocal parts-
band. It's a new thing that adds to the band. Some people maybe not vibe it, but it's a thing that I'm doing it because I want to. But
Yeah, good for you, man. It works.
The point
works.
of it is
It's
that
fucking sick.
it is quite a cool thing if we go between. But I think if I write a song, I tend to kind of sing it, which is that's
Zach
just a
De
kind of
Partridge.
vibe, really. Yeah, Zach
That's sick,
De La
man.
Partridge.
Yeah.
But
Was that
We got a question in
Hey,
from
mate, I've got
Jack
ballads,
Watton.
mate. I've got ballads.
I want to hear one of these ballads tonight, if anything. So don't. We got a question in from Jack Watton saying, "What was your first live set like?" And I know Jack's he's a musician. He's sort of coming up at the moment. It took a little bit of time to bloom. Jack
Coming
did.
up, is he had a couple of pills? Is he?
Yeah, he's on it. He's here in the
Oh,
Vulture
he's
Pub
coming
on a
up.
Friday
You
night.
better
Ladies and
get
gentlemen,
this
boys and
Paris
girls,
then.
here we go. Taking you
Hi,
right
Jack.
through
Well,
to
they
3 a.m.
Well, admits he's Jack.
Our first set was, believe it or not, with Idols and the Rants.
With Idols.
Yeah, the Golden
Yeah.
Line in Bristol. Back before all was love.
And they got
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I remember coming off, and there's a picture on our Facebook or somewhere that was just after the very first gig we played of us stood outside the Golden Lion, and it was
We had
rad
some
because
good times there, man.
we hadn't been rehearsing for long. We got together, had a couple of jams, wrote a few songs, and it was like, oh, let's play a gig.
I think because it was
So-
Bristol and you know Devon, that I think we were just like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some great times at Golden Line, mate. It was a really good place for us. It's like we really, we just got to play we did a Jealous Motherfucker video there, and it was just a good little period there, really. I think, which was quite fun.
Yeah,
to
it
play
was.
gigs there.
Were you guys ever based in Bristol? Or were you always down here?
I used to live in Bristol, so
Okay.
I kind of
Yeah.
and
That
obviously
counts.
when we started the band, I just started going out with Kat, and she was living. She was working at the Golden Line, actually.
Around the corner, wasn't it?
So yeah, in fact, we started the band before I started seeing Kat. Actually, that was about a year after. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we ended up. I've got a lot of friends up there, and we spent a lot of time. We did gig up there. We were sort of a Bristol band for a little period because we played so much there at Mr. Wolf's.
We got into Mr. Wolf's quite big, didn't we? That was
Oh,
a real
Mr.
fun
Wolf's.
fucking-
Yeah.
We played the Ruin quite a lot. Ruin's perfect for us, really. It's just
What, Mother's Ruin?
yeah.
My
man,
nan used to
Oh,
own
mate,
the
that
old
venue is
Duke.
so
Is that,
awesome.
I
Stag and
can't see
Hounds.
that. Is that the old Duke?
Stag and
No,
Hounds.
no, Mother's Ruin's down on the
Yeah.
road course. You know where it is, down the
Opposite
side.
Stephen Street.
Yeah, and then we
St. Stephen Street.
Yeah.
Stag and Hounds as well.
And
Stag and
Stag and
Hounds.
Hounds has got the Exchange next door as well, and the Exchange is now like an absolutely thumping venue next door to Stag and Hounds.
Yeah. Dev was
Yeah.
working there for a bit.
My
wasn't he,
nan
so-
used to own. What does that say?
the old
My dad
days.
used to own the Golden Lion in the old days.
I think
What?
though we just had another comment through from the same guy, Jack, saying, "I thought you were on about the Golden Lion in Newton Abbott."
No, not that one.
We
I'm
definitely
afraid.
want to talk- we want to talk
But that
about
is a
Peter
great
Pat was
pub
off.
as well.
Yeah, it's a great pub, sure.
What about this one? Saying, did you guys ever do a wet fart on stage when you were singing too hard? So
No,
Reginald, thank you, mate.
Not on
also-
stage before. It has happened a few times. I did it the other day at work. I had to fucking throw my pants in the bin. Savage.
Reginald just said,
good.
"Oh my god,
Reginald's coming in hard.
oh my
Levi's
god,
34, it was
bottom
a
left guy
jacket.
is drinking Fosters. Why not have some Ribena?"
Oh, Reginald. Yeah, it's
Reginald
mate.
bringing
Yeah,
it in.
if you were on earlier, mate, it's the only thing at the shop by. But good luck to you. I mean, I've got.
He did.
I
He
don't
did say
care, we-
before that we can see all bottom right guys on the toilet. Turn the light on.
Well,
Good.
I'm not in the
Calling
toilet.
people out.
No,
Get
this is
me
my van,
get me
mate.
nostalgic talking about all these Bristol pubs.
I'm in the van.
I think it's
Well, he
bloody
says- he-
hilarious.
He says what he sees, doesn't he, Reginald?
That's
Lovely to
it.
meet you, mate.
So he's only working with what he's got.
He is. He's
Tiffany's gig with Cadella's and Ass Munch is worth a mention. Well done, Butler.
That was.
The,
That was
the,
great.
sa-
In fact,
the sample.
the
Wasn't that a
album
video
launch is
shoot though?
The album launch is probably the best gig we ever did, I think. Well,
I was
of
there
them,
for that
at
one.
least.
Don't worry about it.
There was a few at Bunters, but that one was good.
This
That
is a
one was
good
great.
question. What was your favourite gig that you played or small venue? If so, which?
Barrel House
Festival,
is
Leo.
the best venue in
Yeah.
Throw that
played,
one
I
straight
think.
up there, would you?
Yeah, and Leopalooza, yeah. countless times
Leopalooza.
we've
Yeah,
played
they've just
there.
been good for us.
It's
Just
been
been great
amazing.
gig. They've just been great gigs. Every time we've been at the Barrel House, it's been good. Leo's been amazing and constantly have a great crowd and sometimes play 3 or 4 times. And Leo was quite important after Jordan's mum died as well. We played the gig, Leo, and Jordan not even told me yet. So we did the gig and I didn't know. So I was just, kind of. I'm sorry, I've just popped that out, but it was really important because it just proved.
I
kind of
didn't wanna-
proved what
I didn't
what
want
you
to
know.
ruin
what
the gig for you.
There's people coming in here now and saying
Tom York after, though,
what,
didn't you?
what their favourite gigs were. Look, B-Mad was ace.
B-Mad was good.
New Year's
yeah.
Eve at the Parrot was a
B-Mad.
great one. New Year's Eve at the
which one?
Parrot, that was an
Yeah,
Ass
that
Munch
was good.
support as well. Just
We
saying.
played we played O. We
Sharpie.
played,
All right, Carly, stop fucking
it
yourself,
was,
mate.
it was, but we played O that night. Believe it or not,
Did you really?
we did. Yeah.
What was the song that you used to play? Partridge, you sung it, and it had like a Cheshire Cat sort of wow wow in it. Really
What?
awkward if you don't
Deadly
know.
silence.
Is it on an album, or is
Nah,
it? It's something that we've never released.
just live.
It's a live vibe.
Think about it. It's all right. We'll move
Tell
on
me.
to Steve Evans' next song.
Tell
next
me.
question.
I can't.
Next
Well,
song. Shoppy, you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Biggest crowd you
we've
played
ever
to?
played to was-
Sharpie, if you were drunk tonight, could you attribute it to any company in particular?
Is that like a wire?
Not really. I mean,
Just set them up for a sponsorship.
Dark Bear,
There you go.
Bridport. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, he had to look. Did you see his eyes to the left and right?
I didn't have to look, mate. It's here. It's a go-to every time. It's on the
Yeah, yeah.
laptop.
Right, fellas, we have skipped over one question, which is a regular question we get here on
Oh,
the
you
stream,
beat
and I'm
me to it.
looking
Yeah.
for.
Biggest
if
crowd
any-
we've ever played to.
I've got it,
Jordan, I
I've
can't
got it.
remember.
biggest crowd we ever played to was
can
probably
you
the music.
can you see it?
Here we go.
Yeah, it was
I've got
probably
it.
the
Go.
music gig.
Jordan.
Right,
Yeah,
this
probably.
this is the most
Jordan.
important question that we ever ask on the virtual pub, fellas.
is.
We're going to do this individually. I'm going to bring up Matty first. Matty, what's your favourite meal deal?
Hoisin duck wrap.
What?
Smash
Straight
that
up.
straight in. I often drink fizzy drinks, so when I get a meal deal, I'll get myself a little innocent smoothie. A little strawberry banana one, the little tiny bottles. I'll smash
Yeah.
that in real quick. And the crisps I get, that does vary, but I do like the low in fat cheese and onion Walkers ones. They're like, I don't know what they're called. I'll try and
Give
bring
it
it
up,
up.
mate. Right, you're off.
I love how seriously people take this.
It's
I
brilliant.
was
isn't it?
straight in there
Whenever
with that
you,
one, mate.
Everyone's like,
if you
nah,
ask someone
nah,
that
nah,
question and then make them full screen, they go straight into really serious mode and talk
Yeah,
about
I can't
their
remember.
meal.
I can't remember the BMAD gig, but I can definitely get you my meal deal. You know. Go on then, Jordan. It's your turn.
Go on,
Go on,
Judd.
what you said,
You're up.
Jordan? What are you
Are we
saying?
talking Tesco's? Are we?
We're talking
Mm,
wherever
mate.
you like, mate. You can go Waitrose, you can go Co-op, you can go slightly posher, you can go Tesco. You can throw in a chaser if you want.
Are we talking
Big up, Jack.
about, like from a supermarket, or are we talking about like buy one get one free from Domino's?
No,
we're talking
more
sandwich based.
supermarket.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking £3 bang it in.
Yeah,
You've had plenty
okay.
of these, boys.
Okay, it's all right. It's always the same. So,
What's the same?
fried chicken wrap.
Southern fried chicken wrap, nice.
Yeah, again, smoothie, probably the blue machine one, just because you get more for your money then, because they're £2.35 on their own. So £3
Good, sure.
with a
That's
meal
exactly
deal,
why
you're
I do
getting
that.
bang for your buck there.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
sometimes chucking a Mars bar, sometimes chucking some hot crisps, but I don't really eat too many crisps because
Different
Mars bar.
snacks for
Because
different
You can't
needs.
get a Mars bar in a meal
Mars
deal,
bars-
you lunatic.
Mars
What
bars
shop are you
not
in?
part of the deal. You're paying about $3.70
yeah,
there,
of course you
mate.
can. Mars
You're
bars,
talking
Snickers,
nonsense,
Snickers,
bro.
offering Snickers. The
You
nuts
ain't,
are
mate.
good,
You
the
ain't
nuts are
knock.
good.
You ain't knocking
Sometimes a
in
bit of fruit.
pre-COVID
Sometimes
or
a bit of fruit, to be honest. Sometimes
What?
grapes and melon.
Oh yeah.
This is officially the worst meal deal we've ever had.
What the
What?
You know.
Grapes and melon.
No, Partridge
Grapes and
really
melon,
grasped
so
the vibe of that one, but you've lost it.
You
What do you
must
mean?
be
What the
paying
fuck was
about
the
a
problem?
fiver after that. You must be paying about a fiver after that.
What are you talking about?
You know, adding the fruit, adding the
Well, let's
Mars
move
bar.
on to the next question because it's getting a bit controversial. I don't want controversy. So let's bring up Butler's
Some fried
question.
chicken wrap.
Who wins in a bar brawl, Van Daniels or Hey Molly?
Fuck me.
Oh, hey Molly, got Perry's and meathead.
Fair enough. All right.
I'd say Molly because Perry's buff. I mean, Matt, and
He's
Matt
answered
Molly
it.
aren't going to do fuck all. But Perry's there. And to be fair, Chris, I think if you blew on him, he'd fall over.
He wouldn't even turn up.
I'd belong to a fucking tube of toothpaste, but you know.
Woo! Here we go. Nah, he wouldn't even turn up. I'll be there with Perry, just face to face. I'll go, all right, mate, you win.
Chill out. We've all had a coffee.
Knock it on the head, innit? Let's nip it in the bud.
We've all had a coffee-based cocktail from. Anyway,
What is that?
Matt, I'm glad you asked. This is the branding from the Dark Bear cocktail bar in Bridport, Dorset. They've been
this coming
kind
back
enough
then?
to send me some free samples.
They've been kind enough to send Sharpie some free samples, but I noticed that I didn't get any free samples over here in Spain, which I'm
Well,
fuming about.
weird. They only do nationwide.
Well, that's right. I'm
Delivery.
in Somerset and I didn't fucking
Exactly.
get it.
Well, get your orders in.
it's
I think
Reading.
nationwide is pretty
Reading.
impressive. So,
There you go.
yeah.
So they do Totnes, Torquay, in Kurzwell, Newton Abbott. You know, these
they've got
kind of
Didcot,
Nottingham.
Yateley.
There's someone watching
Winner.
from Nottingham, so bear that in mind.
Any
Right.
Easter eggs hidden in your latest album?
I
Or
think
the
we've
Dive
been through
Cat?
that, haven't we?
Yeah,
Or
we
is there
kind of
more?
covered this earlier, but yeah, go on, drop
Yeah,
a couple
Jordan's
more.
had yeah. There's loads of like Morse code type stuff as well, but I'll tell you what there is: banging tunes. So
Yes.
Is that the
Nice one.
Easter egg? That's the Easter egg.
that's what you get though. Jordan's like, oh, yeah, I got all this stuff going on. You come to me, I go, just a couple of bangers, mate. Get it in your face. You know, different wording for different meanings.
Do you think we'll ever get signed? Done it. Next. got signed,
well,
didn't You got a record
like a
label?
Literally.
do I think we ever will? Probably not. If we do, it would be I'll rule the world. I'll go full on Oasis, I reckon. Probably try get Nebworth
Yeah.
done. Just-
Every
I would
gig's
go-
your Nebworth.
Especially at this age, I'll be like, we ain't got long, have we, boys? Nebworth's up for it. Let's go then. Yeah, like,
Yes to everything. Yes to everything.
Jordan's not on, is he? So I can just, I'd sell out immediately.
Do we want? Yeah.
Immediately. You'd
Verbal
see me in
contracts left, right, and
braces and a
centre.
suit. Yeah, mate. I'll be on the super drug adverts. I'd just be like, I'd be mental. I'm selling
Super
everything.
drug adverts. We're Oasis famously on super drug adverts.
They weren't, but I'll take anything. I will. I'm a celebrity.
That's-
Get me out of here.
That's
Get me
where
in
they
there.
missed out. Yeah, it's in Wales now, isn't it? So achievable. Get in
in
there.
Wales. Yeah. Who are you, mate? It's Matt Partridge, isn't it? Moriaty. Oh, yeah.
Drummer and
Oh,
vocalist.
You
So
Get me in there.
Sorry. I'm Tony Cascarino, famous footballer who played for Chelsea, but don't know who you are. Moriaty, mate. You got to number 40 in the charts. Make an embarrassment of myself.
Matt,
But yeah.
while I remember,
We
have you
won't get
got
ever signed, no.
Oh, hang on. Forget my question. Put this up there. I've got tickets for that, so that'd be sweet.
That ain't gonna happen,
Well,
is it?
well, one thing, Butler, I got tickets for that, mate. So if we get support, I'll be living. Run out of
Well,
money.
you can at least get your money back on your. I don't know.
I will.
Don't
Right.
talk about that.
I'll do it that night in cash. I'll go, Dev, go get that 14 quid, mate. Well,
There's a
I'll
load of
fun,
us
mate.
going, and I booked tickets for half of us, and I didn't pay for the protection because I was busy and didn't think about it. And then everyone pointed out that we're in a worldwide pandemic, and actually there's a very strong possibility that gig might be cancelled and we might all lose our money.
What,
So
they're offering like COVID protection on tickets now.
who
Yeah,
knows?
they're
But,
hoping they're trying to do something.
You did not din for it.
Man, I got tickets for Primavera in Spain, so I'm hoping the idol stuff really happens. Oh, I hope it happens for them, man. They really deserve, because I think if they don't get these gigs, then they're gonna have to. It's gonna be a little bit longer, and I just think people need to see their album live.
I'll be honest.
which is really good.
Well, people
I
just
think-
need to see some gigs and live music, don't they? People are going losing their mind.
Tell me
We've
about
been-
idols.
I need to see a live show.
We've been quite good, really. I mean, we did one just before the lockdown, and we've got one at the Foundry in Torquay on the 19th. So everyone's saying, like, we actually have got a couple gigs in, like, and we're the laziest band ever.
Yeah, you need to promote them more. I was literally listening to your album a couple of Friday nights ago, thinking, "Oh God, like a decent
Oh, I'd
gig
love
would
to,
be
yeah.
banging now."
I wish Bucks was
And then
sitting next to me
your
naked.
post came up with your set times for that night. I was like, "You're having a laugh! Like, how did I not know about this? I'm child free. I've got a week. Let's go for it." And you were like, "Yeah, no
Look,
chance, mate. Sold
again,
out. See you
again.
later."
Again, it's sold out in like 10 hours. COVID's made us
Oh,
look
we've
good.
all got problems, mate.
That's what I mean. COVID's made us look good. It's like, oh God, there's minimal seats, cheeky 50, makes
Free.
it sold out in 10 hours. Great. You know, oh my God. But
It's
yeah,
cool
I'm-
though.
I'm
It's
sorry,
good.
mate.
I'm glad
I-
you got to perform a bit because a lot of people haven't really, have they? They've missed out on that.
It was good. It was good, that gig before lockdown. I really enjoyed it. I went
Was that the
mental.
Junction
No, it was the Underground.
Underground?
Oh, what,
Underground.
Plymouth?
Yeah.
I fucking love that venue.
It was really nice because some friends that had like not been out for ages because they just had kids and stuff. Like some of my best friends had managed to get tickets anyway, so it was quite cool. It was just good. It was just good.
Mate, it's a cool venue. It's
that's
like
good.
4-level, like downstairs. It reminds me of Root Bar. I don't know if you guys ever like went to Root Bar in Torquay, but
Yeah.
yeah, it reminds me of that. Just like underground, you go down the steps into this just like small, sprawling, stinky mess downstairs, and it's just like
Perfect,
yeah,
mate.
this is
It's perfect.
yeah,
And the guy who doesn't sound Ben.
yeah. Ben's a
During-
fucking lovely dude.
Just when lockdown opened, me and my housemate went down there quite a lot to drink and support him as much as we can. And you know, he's trying his hardest, running like a couple of venues at the moment. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
good to play, man. It's good to play.
Yeah,
Matt,
Ben's-
Aston's come in with a question, and I'm assuming it's football because it may as well be Dutch
It's
to me.
it's a really quick answer, and I can actually tell him this is a really good one for Aston. Actually, I've just started. Well, not just started. I'm in my second season of a Wolves.
This is
career
champ
on
manager,
0-2.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's Championship Manager 0102.
Good. Yeah,
I've
my
just
favourite.
started a Wolves career on 0102. I'm in the Prem. I'm third. Roussel, Colin Cameron, Jolene Lescott, Luca Diff Pollett. They're all the boys. But yeah, I've just signed Samba, so it's always Channel Samba.
Sessions.
Yeah, I agree with you actually, Partridge, on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
that's
really-
what I was going to
really
say.
great
So
talent. And if anyone does download the game, instead of buying Channel Samba, just start a Millwall career. They got some hell of a good players. So
Okay, yeah, all of you remember
good
that.
to know. Thank you.
Not just music,
Cheers for
but-
bringing that to our attention.
Yeah, bloody good game.
whatever,
Yeah.
you know,
Is it
you know
good?
picking up
Oh.
the slack. Aren't I?
He's replied. Axel Ray.
Alex Ray, absolutely
Alex.
brilliant.
Alex. Yeah, not Axel.
Alex Ray's the other one. He fits in my centre midfield free. I bought Kim Kallstrom as
Sharpie,
well.
you've been
Why
fit.
not?
I am, but do you know whose fault it is?
Go on, I'm going to full screen you for it. Go on, do a plug. Do it, you sell out.
Well, Dark Bear. What a bar. Best bar in Bridport. Easy.
Well, Sharpie, why? What,
You've
what?
been there.
Well, the home delivery for cocktails. Not only are they closed and continuing to supply booze to the whole nation, but they do cocktail masterclasses over Zoom for you and up to 3 or 4 friends.
I'll be honest,
Absolutely brilliant.
Jenny
Give 'em a
just
Google.
picked up on the fact that you said it was a breast bar. So the fact they sell alcohol is quite shocking to me.
A breast bar?
You said it was a breast bar.
No, that's microphone issues, mate.
Piss issues.
Buying the best food in
it's quite novel that
Absolutely
Matt's
I
microphone
initially I
tonight
thought.
is-
Sorry,
Sorry, go on.
I
Well,
was going to
look
say
at us
initially I thought
apologising
Steve
for
was
it.
having a
We're
pop
so
at me,
English.
but
I'm over here in Spain at the moment, and one thing I've really noticed is that English people apologise to each other a lot.
Oh yeah.
If you're English,
time.
your culture is basically just walking around apologising to people. I do it all like walk into the kitchen over here, and like someone will be coming through the door, and oh sorry, and they always take the piss out of me.
Sharpie, stop.
Go on, what's this one?
He's just put that up himself.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Why is it?
Right.
You can't even go. You can't even go to bars at the moment. But you're promoting nothing. I'll turn up tomorrow. All right, guys, how's it going? I want the
mate,
cocktail
check
thing.
out the website. They'll deliver it to your door.
Sharpie told me it was on. Who's
To your
Sharpie?
door, mate.
Hello?
To your door. Are you not listening? Good lord. I'll plug it some
Good.
more, just so you know.
Yeah, of course.
They know who Sharpie
Sure.
is.
Why not? Why not?
Any more questions for these talented gentlemen?
It's me.
Oh,
like
yeah,
Garth.
true. Yeah, what happened to? No good.
I'm like Garth, you know. Well, I'm not like Garth. I'm the opposite of Garth in that moment in Wayne's where Wayne leaves him.
I like to
Yeah,
play.
you're
Yeah,
Wayne.
he's like real nervous, isn't he? But me, I'm like the opposite. I go
Like to play.
I'll go right into my own little kind of. I'm like, right, he's gone. Here we go. Boys
There
are
we
here.
go. Yeah, it's your chance on the mic, isn't it? Really?
Well, yeah. It's all right.
Someone
I
behind
can
you again,
talk.
Matt. Don't mean to
Anyway.
scare you, but there is actually someone in your flat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Stacey Payne,
Ah.
good friend of mine.
Big up Stacey on the stream.
Big up, Stace.
But yeah, big up Stacey on the streams. It's happening. Yeah. So
She's
yeah.
not going to say hello.
Real
Go on,
She is,
Stace.
she is saying hello.
Oh,
I think.
you're just in the way.
Yeah. Oh, I am in the way, am I? You can see her
Nah,
head,
you're
look.
fine.
There she is. Look. She is laughing.
Brilliant.
Hang on.
Yeah, Stacey's got a rare disease where she doesn't actually have a face. So her head, the back of her head is her face. So she is turning around there. Honestly, she'll cut her fringe and the front face will go, the hair, and she'll wake up in the morning back again. Unbelievable. I don't know. It's like the rarest disease.
Like cousin Nick
no.
from Adam's family. Like.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Big
she's
up
slightly
Aston
turned. She
Martin.
has got a face. She has got a face. Yeah, but yeah, she's all good. Aston Parker. Oi, oi.
Oh, yeah.
Butler's asking for another quiz night. What we saying about that? Quizzes
know.
haven't been so much of a big thing in
They
lockdown
haven't.
2.0,
I was
but
just about to say that. I haven't seen I haven't seen a pub quiz. Yeah, I think people have got a little bit like I've asked all the questions and I've answered them all. So,
Yeah.
Next.
my general knowledge is sorted now.
I think the people that were doing all the pub quizzes and going, oh yeah, we'll meet up every night for a little family chat. They're the ones now who are getting wrecked. They decided they did it the right way. They did it lockdown properly. You know, we are going to be healthy. But now they're like, family are on at 6. No more of that. No more. Just get straight on the booze. Oh, we're doing it a different way now. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're doing it.
binge drinking is a winter thing. It's
We
dark
tried
on
the
a way.
quizzes. We tried the quizzes, and I realised I hate your mum. So there's no point doing this anymore. We're getting on the booze. Good. Yeah,
Yep.
that's not personal to me. Yeah, but I just think that might be the way it goes. But probably not going to get a quiz night. It'd be me on my own doing all the questions. So
Well,
Yeah.
the fact that you're using the microphone that's plugged in tonight is a bit of an upgrade. I remember on the
Oh
on
yeah,
the
what
quiz
it
that you
made up
did.
on that phone.
oh, where is that microphone? I don't know where that mic is actually.
Sharpie's
It was
got
good
one.
though, innit?
He's I'm pretty sure he's gone for a.
It was really like Phoenix Nights. That mic is. It's got like a
I
little-
really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. The dedication to the
Little-
microphone was fantastic, considering it wasn't
Yeah.
plugged in. You held it in front of you all night, and it was.
Well, I've got
Yeah.
a little Focusrite set up now, and we've actually this is on like a new desk that we've got, and we've got like keys over here. Can you see keys there?
I see keys.
So we've got
do,
like
you guys,
a little.
do you guys demo in house then?
Well, my housemate, me and my housemate, have been doing some kind of some stuff, which is real cool.
Nice.
And I'm kind of always on this solo vibe, but with the Dice Cast, I just kind of put it away a bit because the Dice Cast just took over a lot of the time really recently. I didn't think it would do as well, which I'm glad for. But I've got songs that I'm ready to go, so I think something's going to be coming out pretty soon. Yeah.
What's the sort of vibe of the new stuff?
It's a bit. I don't know. It's a bit kind of. It's quite more poppy in a vibe, but not like, not too much. A bit like AM Arctic Monkeys kind of stuff.
Okay.
Basically, me and my housemate really got into Tranquility Bass, and then we moved in together, and then it kind of progressed. Now we've got the keys, and we just got into the more of that kind of stuff. But it's kind of half and half of that. There's a bit of ballady kind of stuff, and there's also, but not, I can't really describe it, but it's still groovy and still kind of got a bit of attitude, which is good. But yeah,
sick. Have you found yourself programming drums at all? Or are you strictly?
I've got some V drums.
Right.
Oh no, it's drummers talking about drums.
No, I'll be quick.
Just
I'll
2
be quick with it.
seconds.
I'll be quick with it. I don't like the V drums. I'm straight to the point. So I
No
do
soul.
a lot. I've been doing the stuff that we do here is on demos because I work in a music studio, so I can get the live drums down.
Mm-hmm.
But here we just do it in demo wise. I haven't been getting the V's out. I've been just doing the beats with the keys, just like straight out and extending it. So there's just one straight beat all the way through.
Wow,
just
got
with demo.
Algar straight in the comments.
But yeah, the V's are just I don't know. These I used to have a better pair of V's. These ones here are kind of just ones I got because this guy was selling them, and they are handy. But I just
we got the drummers locked in.
oh,
Yeah,
here he is.
fucking hell.
not
I've
that
got
you're not-
Lawrence Giles and Mitch
area,
Pike
but-
in the comments. That's two
There he
is.
like
There he
legit
is.
drummers right there. Couple it with Squid and Matty down there, and you got 4 of the best drummers in Devon locked in.
Probably
Probably.
V4 best. I mean, we go there and say
Different drummers for different needs.
Different drummers for different needs. Yes, and I straight. It's the demo stuff's quite straight beat. So I did a load of V stuff with the first band I was in ages ago, and then I got a real kit, and I was like, I ain't going back to that. So I think I'll get the demos down, and then I'll bosh it out at the studio and just like lay it down. But it's not going to be anything too difficult. Of course
It is
not.
hard, isn't it? Like I don't know. As a drummer, you're sort of expected to be able to program drums, and it's like, well, no, mate. I can hit stuff with sticks really hard, and I can lay something down in that respect. But I don't know, modern day sort of tracking and stuff. It's like you're sort of expected to be able to like type that stuff in, and it's like, well, come on, man. Like,
Well,
Yeah, come on, mate. How do you paradiddle? It's fucking mental, isn't it?
Yeah. I ain't
And
going
don't
near
even
that.
get me started on paradiddle diddles.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I won't. I ain't going near any of those words. They're just with these demos, especially. I'm doing a little bit of the beat, and then I'm extending it MIDI. I ain't gonna lie. I'm extending it hand to hand. I'll extend it on. But if
Mate, you extend the shit out of it.
the beat's the same all the way through, but when I know what I want from the chorus, if I do need to make that change in the more kind of the recording I'm going to use, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm a bit more, instead of programming drums, I want to get like keys down, get some singing down, get some bass down and
Yeah,
stuff.
sick.
I'm a bit more into that. The beat can just come in straight as possible. Really, I don't have to. Yeah.
Do you find yourself, as you've spent more time in the studio playing instruments, like actually playing drums, do you find yourself more capable of throwing stuff down on a computer?
No, not. I like I said, the beat for me, all of this studio stuff we've got set up, it's more for me to just play on other instruments. I can't wait for my housemate to knock down some guitar and stuff like that. I'm more eager to hear that kind of progression.
Yeah,
But
cool.
if I was in the studio, of course, if I was with Moriaty, I want it to be right. And this album it's very simple drumming all the way through. I don't really extend myself because I don't need to. There's no point during the verses where I could put a fill in just to make myself look a bit better. I know what I have to do it's more important the song sounds good, and it's always been like that anyway. I'm more of a breakbeat drummer, really. I just keep it straight, really. Which is kind of what my vibe is, really. And some people like to do a lot of things, but I like to just keep it straight and do what's important for the song, really.
I think it works, man. Like, I've been listening to the album all day today. Like, Sharpie's obviously been on the album since like day -30.
Yeah.
Today he was like, come on, man,
A
you need
lot
to
of,
listen.
a lot
The
of
boys
these
are
people
coming
are
on
after
tonight.
them. Yeah, a lot of Aston and stuff like that. They've been to gigs where they've been watching these songs for years, really, at maybe their lower level or at a level where they're more complete. So they've always kind of been there, but it is great to hear it in full form, because I left it alone for ages after the recording. I just left it.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and I only had an email version of the album, so it didn't flow. So when a song ended, I have to select another song.
Okay.
And the most important thing of this album is the gaps between the songs. And when you listen on Spotify, and the night it came out, I had a little listen on at home, and I was just like, oh yeah, those little gaps—they're so important. The way that songs come in real quick after each other, or there is a little bit longer on some. It really is that. And Jordan kind of agonised over that for a little bit, and it's really important that. Yeah.
How much control do you get over that on things like Spotify? Are you able to manually sort of select, like, okay, this is the time between these songs?
I think when we recorded it from straight, we the gaps were there anyway. So
Okay.
I hope that Spotify. But I think if you've got Spotify, you can change the settings, so you can change stuff around, so it comes in a bit quick. Every song comes in quick, or there's a gap. But the way that we constructed it in the studio, when it got sent off to mastering, I kind of forgot about how important that was. And it is. When the first song ends, the second song comes straight in, and then Balls comes quite straight in, and it's just like it's straight in your face for a while, and then you have a bit of a break. And these are just those little things that Jordan was talking about that he kind of agonised over for a bit, because the studio that we recorded it is in Plymouth. He lives in Tinmouth, and I'd ring him and go, "Oh, all right, mate, what are you up to?" Just in Plymouth, innit? We'll pop in, innit? Just at the studio. Oh, you let me know. Well, just pop in and do some stuff. That was constant for like 3 months. That's him going, nah, it's shit. I got to go down and do it again. So yeah, that's kind of where it was kind of at. So yeah.
Butler's just come in with his favourite lyric.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bad boys still
come from Devon. That's cropped up in both albums, if I'm not mistaken, Matthew.
Yeah, number 7 is probably my favourite song we've ever done. Definitely.
Yeah.
The first time you hear it. Yeah, I really like that tune. And it always kind of someone will like remind me of it or something. Or when we play it live, we do like a medley between like Devil's Child and some other little kind of songs from that album. And it's just when that riff comes in, I'm just like, oh yeah, I like that. And Jordan's vocal on it's just really good. Yeah, I just really like that tune. But yeah,
I think if there's one thing to be taken away from Moriaty people that have seen you over the last 10 years and anyone that knows you or anyone new to tonight, is that you lads just fucking love a meaty riff, don't you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I don't think it's meaty. I think the correct term for the whole thing, the describing word for Moriaty is beef.
Yeah, we come up with or be thick. There's beefism.
Be thick.
Yeah, it's not vegan friendly, but it's kind of kind of the vibe,
Yeah,
isn't it?
if you're going to plug Moriaty, it's not vegan friendly music whatsoever.
I mean, vegans can listen to it, but
You probably hate it.
you can't really describe it as tofu as hell. So
Is there a bit of a nutty cutlet? No, there's none of that. It's all beef.
No, nut roast shit.
nut roast.
It's on the Barbie. What's on the
Mushroom
chip?
risotto is
Oh,
out the
people.
window. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
You're getting 100% unadulterated.
Well, you got any bread? We have got bread, but it's got bacon in it. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
it's a steak sandwich, motherfucker. Yeah.
What? The butter's already in there. You ain't got anything else. Like, we put bacon in our bread. So,
Do you know Daisy Taylor?
I don't know if it
Because she said it's a confrontation.
I think I do know Daisy. She came to our gig the other day.
Good on
Big
you.
up Daisy.
Oh, she was lucky enough to know about it.
We've been in lockdown since March.
No, that's a long word. That one. That's a long word. Yeah, the riffs. Yeah, this album. I think that's why I've shocked a few people because they listen to it and they go, "Oh shit, you're not just all about those kind of party riffs." And live, it's always going to be like that. I think you can't.
Yeah, of course. And the new album definitely shocked me on that front. It wasn't just not that it's a bad thing.
No, that's a great thing. That's why we did it.
Like you say, there was definitely like a few, and I mean, normally when you listen to it, again, back to like the interlude, you tend to just like breeze over the interlude. You're like, it's just a bit of filler. But when there's interest in that, I don't know, it's awesome. And that, like I say, is just the standout tune from that album. It's fucking so
Well,
well
that's
written.
it. I think. These songs were that they've. Oh, here he is.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he
guys.
is.
Back
Battery died, so he's going to be. He'll be here just
He's going to have to contribute by text.
by
That's
text.
him. That's him. Jordan West, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan West.
Absolute professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
you're
they're
saying
very
about
good.
party tunes, like Aston and I had a bit of a thing. Every time we'd see you, we'd be like, "Play the motherfucker song! Play the motherfucker song!"
Yeah.
Jealous motherfucker. That's a party tune, isn't it?
You have to play those unless you're doing like. I'd like to do something like. I know this is madness, but like a real cool like kind of auditorium where we could get like a cello in for and stuff like that, and we could actually really
Play it
big thing.
properly.
That would be fucking great. And Jordan thinks that we could probably do live, and we might be able to pull it off. But when you smash out like 4 songs one after another, heavy riffs, and then you pop in, and people are on the piss, sometimes they get it just kind of works like that.
I don't know, like just from like an outsider perspective, I think if I was like going to hear that tune live, I'd want to hear it like in.
Oh,
all
that way, yeah. I mean,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'd want to hear the fucking harmonica in it. I'd want to hear everything. I think it's like,
Exactly.
is there a trumpet or something at the end?
Yeah, there's trumpet. Yeah, Simon Dobson.
So I'd want to hear that.
Probably.
And as much as
Exactly,
I appreciate hearing it in like a raw form, like I'd if I could see that song in all its glory live, I'd be fucking stoked.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we could definitely play it live now. Now people know it, and people have heard it on the record. They're not going to come up to us and go, "That was shit, boys. You missed the cello." Get out.
What was that shit? What was your shit?
Yeah.
So
they're not going to do that. They're going
Jordan
know
loves
the
a
song.
synth nowadays, though, doesn't he?
He pops the synth out.
Yeah.
Mainly just sets it up in practice, and I'll just go over and go. And then we sound like 2 Unlimited. Remember them?
Yeah, and then you have a meal deal, crack on with band practice.
What did they do? What song did they do?
There's no
There's no limit. No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. There's no limit.
There's no limit.
All right, Jordan's desperately trying to get involved with this. Hang on.
Jordan's
Nothing
legit-
wrong with party tunes, but we wanted to do what we wanted in the studio. I love the idea that live is different to the record on not ZZ Top, FFS.
So yeah, I wasn't slagging off for party tunes, but
No.
yeah, definitely.
But I think he's
got it
coming
right.
in with
He's
"Yeah,
got it
boy"
right.
in response to the synth comment. I'm guessing.
2 Unlimited. It's a good
all
tune,
about
isn't it?
you, innit, Sharpie? Always, all about you.
All about me.
Yeah.
What was the question?
No. What? What's the question?
There is no question, mate.
Oh, okay.
Sharpie, yes.
How much wine you had, mate?
Too much. It's not the wine, mate. It's the cocktails from Dark Bear Bar in.
You are joking. That was good, mate. I give
I
you that.
only realised the other day it's Idols in the video to Jealous Mother. Yeah, it is. And they are. Oh, hang on.
Well,
I've
for the
clicked
Mothers,
the
it's
thing.
still one of your favourites. Yeah.
That's in the Golden Lion as well, isn't it? Gloucester Road, Bristol.
No, it's
It
the
is-
one in Abbott.
Yeah, no. Shut up and listen.
No,
It
no,
is.
no. Yeah, it is in the Golden Line in Bristol. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Gloucester
having a
Road.
pillow fight background of your video cartridge or what?
Pardon, mate.
They're not having a fucking pillow fight.
Who's that?
Oh no, someone's putting a cape on.
Stacey, you're in camera, mate. They're gonna talk about it.
You're being broadcast on the internet, love. Get dressed somewhere else.
Yeah, that is a bit of a cape back home, but it is bad boy.
Oh,
isn't it?
Sam, you're lighting well dodgy. What's happened
All right,
there?
mate. Leave it out.
Oh, mate. We practiced
What's
this for
happened
hours earlier. What's going on there?
I put a beer in front of the light. That's
Jeez.
What did
where's
you say?
your backlight on, though?
Flat, mate. I think they've gone out for.
No, backlight.
Partridge's light's better, and it's a Snoopy light.
It is a Snoopy. No, I haven't got that on, mate. It's the backlight. Look, I gotta stay away of it.
Never mind.
I can bring in the old effect, like Star Trek effect. Is it? Where it shines through. Oh, I'm trying to do it. Look at that. Star Trek.
That's
Okay.
content.
Oh.
I'm annoyed Savo's not watching. Well, maybe he is. I don't know, but he's not in the comments because actually Savo's the reason I met you boys. He put on a night at the attic, and we all happened to be there.
Nice.
And I saw these two slick bastards in suits playing some pretty good rock and roll. You used to wear the suits every gig, didn't you?
Sometimes
Brogues, a lot, black and white. Oh.
I remember playing in the suits and sometimes putting them on still wet from the night before.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
We used to do when we were smashing gigs. It was like 2 a day sometimes. I remember whacking on the suit or bit of chew on that.
A bit clammy.
You wouldn't mind if you just washed it and it's a bit wet of like fabric softener and lovely. But this wasn't. This was just
wet. I wore it a few hours ago, sweating.
I think we'd like to bring the suits back. Definitely, I would anyway.
It was a vibe, wasn't it? You stuck with it for a while.
Yeah, Jordan would like to bring them back, I reckon. But,
I don't think you should.
Oh,
whoa!
No, I think you've moved on to bigger and greater things.
Yeah, like black t-shirts.
Well, I don't know. You're wearing the same as Sam, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it.
I know. Sam Fry is constantly ripping people off. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. No,
Butler says, Butler says, do you remember we filmed in Tiffany's and you told me it would be a few hours, and 11 hours later we were still there in a strip club. Oh, we've all got problems, mate. Jeez.
Yeah, chill out.
I remember that shout for help coming out, and I shared a status saying, any men got a free afternoon who want to jump in a strip club and be danced on by naked ladies for a music video.
Good.
Yeah. A few of my mates were in that
one.
Did
you go, Sharpie, did you?
I was working, mate.
Yeah, no, I didn't make
it. If it was free, it wouldn't have been a Facebook status. I've been too busy driving down there.
No, I heard about it.
You were only about 14 at the time, I think.
That's often what happens with Moriaty.
1920.
How old are you?
Makes no sense.
Yeah. And Jordan saying, I remember. We never even used that video. No, still on YouTube though. You can see it. Esperanza, 2 videos. So
I need a quick wee, guys. Can I be like,
wait, you can't leave me with just Josh for a wee.
Yeah, you can. 100%.
No content then. All right.
Don't worry, Uncle Squid's here.
Nah, we don't need that. It's all right, we've got it, mate. We've got it.
No, let's bring him back in.
All right, come on then.
I'm trying to get El Capitan on, see what he's saying.
No.
Yeah, that's what we need. Jordan aboard. No, it's right. Moriarty gone for a minute.
We'll prank call in the restaurant. Call the restaurant.
Yeah, sure. Ring the restaurant.
Yeah, prank call him.
All right, let's ring the restaurant.
Yeah, Penrice introduced prank calling to the theme.
Yeah, I'd love a prank call. That'd be great.
Who should we prank call?
Prank call in the restaurant. Right.
Are you actually doing it?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
All right, go on then.
All right, I'm on it. Dartmouth Eats. I got it saved in my phone as Dartmouth Eats. 01803 8.
Not Andrea, number 1 restaurant in Dartmouth.
Somebody spotted that I read out my card number on the stream earlier.
Did you really?
I think it was Mitch. I was paying for. What was I paying for? I was donating to Josh's Movember thing, and
what was your card number?
As I was typing in the card number, it came out with my voice.
Just to remind everyone, we can watch these videos back at any time you want. They're all saved to our Facebook page and YouTube, so don't worry about that. You can watch them all back.
Sharpie, you have been hot as fuck all night.
Have I?
Yeah,
absolute
you've been
gold.
You've been
that.
It tonight.
You know why that is, don't you?
Nah, fuck off. Oh,
Bridport, mate. Dark Bear.
Come on then.
Oh, Luca.
What am I going to go with? Hello, mate. Can I place an order for tonight, please?
Hello, and thank you for calling Andrea.
Oh, it's
During the
Coops.
lockdown, we're offering a takeaway service from Thursday to Sunday. Pre-booking is essential. For full menu details and to place an order, please visit our Facebook page at Andrea Dartmouth, or
Sam, your mum-
alternatively, please email your order to info@andreadartmouth.com. See you soon.
Oh, your mum says to call her. Let's do
let's
that.
call your
All
mum. All right, let's call your mum.
No, I got a feeling that doesn't mean call me on the stream. I think that means call me separately. So,
Oh.
All right. No, okay, all right.
Jordan saying prank call me, that'll impress my sleeping baby.
Fingers crossed.
Sounds like a challenge. I don't know.
Sam, do you want us to drop you out a sec?
I'm going to drop out for a sec.
I'll do it live on stream. John Lee knows where it's at.
No, take it out.
How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Not jaunty anymore.
Right,
Reminiscing about festivals and gigs. Shippers having his photo taken with the 90s. Oh yeah, that was funny.
My number anymore.
Went to watch the 1975. Supported by these raining days. Had my photo taken with the 1975. It wasn't the 1975. It was just some chumps walking past, and I was like, "Oh, can I have a photo?" Fanboy, and it wasn't them at all. It was just some
So you.
just some trendies. Yeah.
It was me. Do you not remember that we met afterwards, and then you were like, "Oh,
No trendies. Not Franco.
what,
No,
like
man.
Jane?"
Yeah, get Django on stream. Where's she to?
Yeah, she's here,
Give us a look then. Put her on.
but she's just dipped. I mean, I've never seen a sink. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oi, Django.
Come on,
Go
tree
on.
road.
Come over here. Come and say hello. This is Josh's better half. Absolutely. This is the talent.
You've been called up now.
She writes Josh a script every night, otherwise he just freezes.
Right.
She's going to appear in a minute.
No.
No.
Jordan's just cleared it up for me. It was the 1995 I had a photo with. What an idiot. And James Holt has just said, call my mum. Okay. Like a number. Oh,
We'll call
Leon.
anyone. If they want to drop their mum's numbers in the comments, Sharpie will call them.
Leon's just said, I'd like some of whatever ship shape is on. That's me. And
No.
I can.
No. We don't need to hear about what Nick's been drinking all night. We've heard it enough. If you want to know how Nick Sharp has ended up so drunk tonight, please refer back to this Facebook video tomorrow morning on our Facebook page. It will be available forever on our Facebook page, and you'll be able to find out where he got it from there. Thank you.
Any more questions for the Moriaty boys? Because, boom, this little bastard's back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Junior Holt's giving his parents' home number, which is disturbing.
Are you, Matt, do you fancy doing some prank calls?
Reginald Mutton is really aggressive with his
I
comments.
can't see all the comments. I can only see the odd one.
Get your phone up with the stream on and have it on silent, and you can see all the comments coming in.
Here we go. The back door.
Dickie's put a number in, and I'd love to know whose it is, because I guarantee it's not his. Good card number.
Matt from
Ka-ching.
Moriarty. Who?
Yeah, Matt,
Matt
do you,
Moriarty.
fancy doing some prank calls just for a laugh?
If
If we give you some numbers and we'll just ring them live on air, you just hold the phone up on loudspeaker and we'll just go with it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah?
You can always withhold your number.
Well, what do I have to do? Just
I don't know,
hello?
we'll just give
You
you a
don't
number.
have to do anything. Let's just point that out. Other than check out the website for Dark Bear.
Fuck off, Sharpie. Honestly.
That is essential.
I love that. That was a good one. Again, fantastic.
Thanks,
fantastic.
mate. Yeah, I know.
Right, Matt.
Jordan's saying call Boyne.
Oh, cool boy. Fuck it.
Let's hope
I'll
he's
call
not
someone I
watching.
know.
Yeah, but these people, they've not got to have your number.
It doesn't really work if it's a friend of yours who's got your number and you're just
Yeah,
going to bell him up and go, all right, you watching? Yeah, good.
Proper
See you later.
We've
Was
got
it, was it landline?
yeah, right. So 01803.
Where that? Where that? They're going to know my number, though. How do you do that again? How do you withheld again?
01803.
Yeah, but how do you withheld again? Like 9
Oh, you can on a landline because they can't 147 it.
9 was like calling out, wasn't it? How'd you call out, mate? 9.
It's
the number?
01803.
01803. Landline, is it?
Yeah, 01803 400 410.
01803 440.
No, 400 400 410.
I've just looked at my phone and forgot that I put a do not disturb on from 10 o'clock.
Can I have an idea of who this is going to be?
No, absolutely not. Stop interrupting.
Because a landline, older people use landlines. It's quite late.
Yeah, true.
That's right.
All right, let's go for it.
Loudspeaker up to the camera.
Can you see I've typed it?
Yeah.
01803. What code is that?
01803 400 410.
I've got it, yeah?
Yeah, loudspeaker.
I
Up to
was
the
just-
microphone.
I typed in half the number that Dickie put in the comments and realised it was mine.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
No. Can now. Turn your mic up.
Hello, is Nick there? I'm looking for Nick. It's called Nick Holt. Nick Holt. Okay, no worries, sir. Thank you very much. You've been listening to the Virtual Pub Online. Thank you. Good night. That was made. If J Holt does want to confirm that, I did make that. And I said Nick Holt as well because I knew he put up my parents. So it gave me a little idea to continue it. But, yeah, I said Nick Holt and he went, well, my name is Holt. Did you hear it then, though? Did you
Heard it.
I did.
Heard
Well,
you,
Josh-
anyway.
Josh can confirm that I did do it. I didn't know whether
I don't know. Can we condone prank calls? Let's not do that again, I don't think.
Well, it's
Well,
not a prank call. If I knew it was Jay's parents, I'd go, how you did? Jay's a bloody lovely bloke. Well done.
But should he be working here?
Should he be working here? Do you know what I mean? Should he be
Yeah.
back in Torquay? You know what I mean?
I've just had a text saying I look pissed. So
Well,
Please speak what you don't know.
oh yeah, I could have done that.
There's Jordan coming in giving you technical advice when
That's
you're
good.
sat there, you know.
back in his warm home.
visible.
Now, isn't it? My
So-
parents are sound. Don't worry. Unbelievable. I bet they are, Jay. Cheers, mate. How are you? Put your speaker on. That I knew it was. I knew it was something. But
I've also had 2 messages from Jordan, which you'll be able to see, Matt, if you check your phone, and I'm not going to read them out, but let's not do that again. Why are you pissed? Me?
Yeah, you.
Come on, we can't keep doing this. That's not.
I know someone who's got COVID. I could probably give them a call.
Don't do that. They've probably.
Is it real? It is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you should give him a call.
Yeah. It's all real.
He said earlier he could hardly keep his eyes open, so I'll be waking him up as well.
Oh, Reginald is back in the comments.
Yeah, Reginald's boy. No, it's not the same Fosters, mate. I had to run off and get more. But I had a couple of Ribeninas in between as well, mate. So
Gunning for you.
Well, he told me. Yeah, he is gunning. He didn't even mention that I'm ginger yet. I thought that would be the first thing. Get him with that and then go on. But
Reginald, where are you watching from?
Yeah, big.
Give us your story.
What's your vibe, mate? Do you like the dive cast?
I got Gerard Butler's number. That is funny because Adam Butler's dad is actually called Gerard.
Right.
Richard's Dickie's giving us some ticks.
What do you think of the Devil's Child, Reginald?
Devil's Child?
What?
It's not as good as the Dyer's Cast, which is available on all streams.
Fuck's sake.
It's out now. It's out now, so sure.
See, I'm pretty good at plugging, so if you've got anything to sell,
you've popped
hit
in.
me
You've
up.
popped in. You've popped in good.
That's what she said. But
I think these are kind of better than pubs, really, because you don't have to leave whenever. If you two go, is it just me on my own here? I'll just carry on.
Yeah,
all night.
we'll see what happens.
See me and Reginald. All right, Reg, mate. What are you up to? I'm not on the same Fosters, mate. I went and got number 10, actually. We're from the garage, 24 hours, Esso. So, well, you know, I'll beg to differ. I personally did go and get 10 more. Well, you're not here, you don't know me, but you know, it's good. Good to speak to you, Reginald. Anyway, that's the kind of vibe that we'll be
Ooh,
doing.
that's not what I want. There we
Kind
go.
of left me out. Oh, he's in the Twickenham area. Well, good to know. Good to know. my
Reggie
friend.
prefers the Sherlocks. Yeah, more of a Quails fan. So
Yeah. Well, you know, if you don't like the Dyer's Cast, then check out Pure Filth. Also out now.
Maddie's
Oh,
just said
oh,
they
okay,
like to
okay.
leave guests on their own because last week she ended up just all on her Todd hosting this thing. So it wasn't intentional.
shit.
My battery died and I was having some technical issues. The rest of them, I
Oh, yeah.
can't make any excuses for.
Yeah,
But
hands up. Well,
Yeah.
you know, if it's me and Madeline left again, not a problem. Do you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah,
lovely
all right,
to meet her.
well-
Lovely to meet her. Would lovely to meet her from a picture. It'd be very lovely to meet her. But yeah, of course, for sure. Yeah. Thanks for the comment. I'll keep that in my head if I'm left alone. But yeah,
there you go, Maddie. There you go.
okay. Thanks, Matt. Is it Maddie? Is it? Or is it
Yeah.
Madeline?
We're all
Yeah,
friends here.
Yeah.
Maddie
with
and
that.
Matty, isn't it? So
Yeah. Yep. Works. It works. Why not?
problem with Jordan commenting is we don't know what he's talking about. You did well. Thanks very much. We'll all take credit for that.
I'll take it.
Not you. You've not been here. You've just been drinking
I'll tell you.
in the background.
I'll tell you one thing he's not saying I did well with my work today. That is not anything to do with that. I almost got it finished, but you know.
Is
Almost.
is Josh still about? Oh, there
Yeah,
we go.
He's
yeah.
right there.
Here we
You're not
go.
gonna do what?
No, not yet. But I am gonna have to shoot off because it's going mental. So
Okay.
yeah. But bottom right and top left. No, what's
Yeah, cool.
Different corners as I'm looking at it, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right, mate. No worries.
Cheers for coming to the pub, mate. I can't hear you, but
hang on.
Cheers for joining us.
Hang on, we're going back.
we got you.
Who's probably stopped talking now, mate? Who's that?
I don't know. Sam's gone
I
there.
need to-
If Foster's is Wait, hang on. If Foster's is all like a shoplift, I will add some lighter fluid to bring alcohol content up. Doesn't cut it.
Oh, too long, baby.
Oh, dear me.
Mate.
Wow.
Hey, good grammar there, though, Reginald, mate. Good, good full stops. You know,
Hey, look,
well,
we're not looking to promote any beef other than
yeah,
musically
yeah, but,
on this
you know,
platform.
Again,
So-
I told him, check out this. Hey, if you like Moriaty, why don't you check out the song Moriaty, which is on the Esperanza EP, which is also available now on all platforms.
Sweet.
I'm just, I love the name Reginald as well, and it's fantastic.
It's actually
And
my
I forgot-
grandfather's name.
That's a fucking great name, and I am sorry about that. Did he? I
It
can't
genuinely
remember.
was.
I can't remember him ripping the piss out. I can't remember your granddad ripping the piss out of me for drinking Foster, but
No, he
Reginald
loved
in
it.
there.
Brandy
He
and
loved
Lovage
Foster.
was his tipple, if you're asking.
Oh.
So
But what does Reginald want me to drink? What does he?
I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Mutton. What are you saying?
Yeah, it's good. But, no.
So is Jordan just at home now, having to text in because it's all silent, nothing?
Yeah, I think the van is good for a little bit in it, and then you've got to kind of
Yeah,
you've got
sure.
to have life. That's kind of. I think that's where I am in the band, really. You just sack all that stuff
Well,
off to me.
On that note, fairly fuming that your microphone is plugged in and working very well tonight, whereas last time you were on, it was just swinging
was
around.
real.
You were
It
talking
was
into
real.
it. You were
It was
so
real.
committed, but it wasn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
plugged in, was it? That was an absolute.
It wasn't real, and it wasn't lockdown that kind of it was. Like I said earlier to the boys and you, I wanted to start recording some stuff anyway. So, but it really does work for these kind of events as well, which is
Yeah,
good.
that's fair
So,
enough.
I could have used my phone, but I thought if I've got this, then
Yeah, fair play. Aston's in the comments. How did 24/7 come together? What came first, lyrics, music, or melody? Now, I'm going to take the reins here and think Aston's seen that we're possibly struggling for content, and thrown a question there that's relevant to the album that will benefit us all.
Okay.
So
yeah.
thanks, mate.
Sure. Thanks, Aston. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. It was definitely mouth riff. I write a lot of riffs or kind of ideas on my phone with my mouth, and then I will kind of give it to Jordan. If he can kind of get somewhere near it, then we're laughing. But yeah, it kind of came there, and I think the lyrics was originally a kind of a love song to my former girlfriend, and
Did you write it then?
yeah, 24/7.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. Well done.
My bad.
It's a belter.
Is my little kind of a project as such, but yeah, and it was kind of originally a love song for my ex, and then she sacked me off, so I kind of changed it. Well, I kind of changed like a few words because it still is kind of it still has a lot of meaning to what, you know. I still was kind of thinking about her 24/7, but I was still a little bit kind of a little angrier about it. So I reckon if I didn't break up with her in that moment, it might have been a little bit more lighter, that tune. I don't know, but yeah.
Glad you did then. Absolute banger.
Yeah, of course, sure, sure. Months of agony, but yeah, well, you know, good tune out of it. So, but no, it's a great tune, and it's a simple, straight out Moriaty tune. Really, I don't think you can get more Moriaty than that tune. Really.
No, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. I appreciate that, and I appreciate everyone that's been supporting the album, especially Chris and you guys, and has supported Moriaty for years. Really, I mean, we come on these kind of things, and we've been doing a lot of interviews where we talk a lot of shit, and we talk a lot of, but that is kind of what we do. We kind of don't hide behind that, and try and be something that we're not. It's kind of, we're always a bit like that, but this album is quite serious, and we try and be quite serious about it, but at the same time, yeah, it's been real humbling for me to find out the amount of people that really like it. So yeah, thank you everyone. I really appreciate it, and Jordan does as well.
I think it's you say about keeping it being serious and stuff like that, but in your nature, you're quite, you know, there's a banter train running through both of you, isn't there? And that's
completely. I don't think we would be together without that. I don't.
Only reason you're here, mate. You're entertaining. Takes the pressure off us.
Well, it's Friday night. The pub's not open, and
exactly. This
I got
one
a
is.
chance to speak to you lot, and it's really cool. And so I'll be here as long as I'm told. Shut up, mate. You're being annoying, but yeah, I was a bit late anyway, so I think that's more. It's nice.
No. You all good. Steve Evans, virtual pub regular, comes in with where's the band name come from? There's a story there, isn't there?
Sherlock Holmes, yeah.
But the spelling, particularly.
Yeah, when we first got together, we kind of, Jordan was single, I was single. He was living in like a little flat in Teignmouth, which was like above, and like a quite high rise that he owned in like Diamonds Lane. I don't know if anyone knows Teignmouth. And we used to just jam there a lot, and we used to around the time we started the band, that's when the Sherlock came out with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman and people like that. So we kind of sessioned that. We were going to go in Mycroft. That was an idea, which is his brother. That was an initial idea of the name, but then we thought, and then Moriaty, and then there was other bands called Moriaty, especially a French band, like a folk band that had the R. So we took the other R out. I don't think we might have not needed to really, but we got a really cool logo out of it though. The logo that we use is always been like the best thing. Will Morris, now living in Canada, bless him. And yeah, that's kind of sat there. I mean, the first few gigs they kind of the R was always there, but yeah.
Jordan's giving it big time here. Look, he's saying Sharpie will tell you. He told you that at the top of the show.
I was just getting to that point where a couple of bands on the chalkboards at the beginning kind of changed the R, but Jordan's here anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. He's here.
Is he?
But yeah, is he? Yeah, but
just in
chat form. But yeah,
just in chat form.
He's put it in word form. But yeah, I think we played a few gigs where it was the R was there and stuff. But it really is about Sherlock Holmes' arch nemesis. Really.
No, fair play.
Yeah, that's the one. That really is. Yeah. It's good series.
All these comments. Sorry, I'm sounding like I'm really disinterested, but it's only because I'm
Well,
trying to read these comments, and they're all like.
There's other people in the pub.
They're
but I
long.
still haven't got it up. I still haven't got it up.
Also, my mum texted me this morning to remind me that it was 2 years ago today that my granddad died. Oh,
What?
do a couple of like Jay. Come on, that's all right. Aston says top 3 crisps.
Top 3 crisps. Wait there, I've got to mute it. Give me 2 seconds. Because I haven't been seeing any of these comments. Yeah, top 3 crisps for me. Core. What's it's really good. Not in any order. This. Something that's not around anymore, which is unfortunate. Tomato flavored Walker's crisps. They were bloody good. But yeah, number 1 straight out prawn cocktail. It wins every time.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah, I love a bit, mate. I do. I love the prawn cocktail. I love the prawn cocktail. Big fan of it.
Can't argue with that.
If we're
That's
going,
what you like.
you know, if we're going original flavors, do you know what I mean? There's a load of new ones now, like barbecue rib, spicy heat wave. I mean, we're talking about the originals. You know, the bad boys, salt and vinegar, ready salted. You know, all of that kind of vibe. I think that was kind of.
Mate, ready salted's underrated. That's the one.
Ready salted is underrated. It's great in a sandwich as well.
Yeah.
Great in a
Kettle
sandwich.
crisps. What about those Tyrrell's crisps, the vegetable ones that are like
Have I got like a weird bit of
beetroot and parsnips and stuff?
That is air. That is air, isn't it? I can't.
Is.
It's just what is it?
Well, to be fair, you know yourself. If you
I'm
brush
the one
your
who's
hair
controlled
forwards,
to it.
you've got the fringe to end all
What's that?
fringes. So
I thought it was part
Go
of the
on.
light. Oh,
I
it's
dare
good now,
you.
I saw it.
brush it
I
all
think-
forward. Show us how long
No.
your hair really is.
No. Well, it's quite long.
Just-
people
Just for
people
the
know
sound
that
check,
part
is it?
anyway.
Just for the sound check.
For the sound check. But it is quite long. It is.
All pretty gingery, says Aston.
Yeah,
Salt and
yeah.
vinegar, Maddie. No, wrong.
But then you can just like do that, and it kind of hides it. So it's. I've been hiding that fact for ages, but yeah. That's it. Yeah, it is quite long.
It's amazing the nonsense questions you can ask here and the answers that people come out with. Look, everyone's so up for it. Favorite cheese flavour, favorite crisp flavour. Bosh.
They've popped in. They've got
Favorite cheese. Go on.
They've got
Favorite cheese.
Favorite cheese.
There's only one answer.
Is there?
there isn't.
For me,
There's
I
millions.
No.
I really like a straight cheddar, mate. It's always been it's been there from day
That was
one.
my answer.
I like brie for more of a Christmas vibe, but yeah. What's your answer, mate? Sorry.
Oh, mate, it's Rockport every day, all day, every day.
Nice. No, I'm
Rockport's
not a
a good
connoisseur
one.
of my cheeses.
Eat talkie. Oh,
It's Rockport all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm not a connoisseur of my cheeses. Maybe I should
I'll be
try that.
honest.
What's it
I know,
called?
I'll be honest though. What kind of cheddar do you go for? And if it's mild,
I'll go for a Lidl
if
standard.
it's mild, the stream
a what?
ends.
A little, a what?
A Lidl standard, the cheapest one there is.
Oh,
Straight
mate.
in. Mate, the cheese going on my sandwiches is all good, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
gonna.
can't trust someone that eats mild cheddar, mate.
Oh, yeah, and the thing is, I know, I understand. It's the same with like seafood. When I try something of a higher caliber, like the higher cheeses, the more quality cheeses, I go, yes, that is good. Thank you. You know, I don't doubt that. But I just pick up what's there. I whack it in sandwiches. But I do understand there are some bloody good cheeses in the world. What's
Bloody
it called?
good.
Rockport.
Rockport is a. I mean, even like Sainsbury's, they do like a Sanagur Rockport.
The Lidl do it standard.
Yeah, probably a standard Rockport. It's
Lidl
probably-
Rockport.
Yeah,
Ideal. That's
we'll go with that. Everyone's talking
Right.
about their favourite services in the comments.
Favorite what? Service.
Favourite services. It's got to be Gloucester, isn't it?
We've used a lot of service stations. The one that had a McDonald's added to quite a couple of years ago, the 24-hour one, was that Taunton? Is it?
Oh, it's so
Taunton Dean,
annoying when they add a McDonald's to a service station because then it's all of them. Oh no, hang on. Where's
Well, from the first, the start of the band, any service station for me that had a BK in, the King, it really was for me. It was Moriaty.
Hey, mate, a Burger King. If you get a service that's got a Burger King, then that's the service to stop at, surely.
Mate, the services, and then we found out we could use the app as well. We were smashing BK for years.
Oh.
It was
Is
the only way.
so, okay, Burger King or McDonald's?
Burger King or McDonald's. The King every time. The King, keep it down, mate, as well, because the King is always listening as well. It's the same as the Colonel. The Colonel at KFC, they're always listening. They're always going, I don't want to slag him off, but the King is always been good to me. He's a good bloke.
Mate, he's got King in the title. He's there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but KFC at service station. Mitch just said KFC at service station. I don't trust him. I don't know about you, but once you start messing with chicken at a service station, it's just, I don't know.
Well, most of the time we turn up there about 5 a.m. in the morning sometimes when we come in from gigs. So I don't trust the chicken, not the people. How long has the chicken been there? We probably won't get anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't trust that. Butler's coming with Little Chef. We'll know that's just a joke.
Jesus.
Mate, Burger King chips as well. The Burger King chips are just superior.
Mate, he's always, Ronald McDonald, he's stayed there safe level. But the King, he's always trying to make himself better, change the chips, change the salt content. He's always trying to progress. And that's what I like about the King. I've always admired him for that.
I'm all about it.
Reason.
Right. So what about this question? Would you rather have hands the size of your fingers or fingers the size of your hands? Oh.
Fingers the size of your hands. I think it'd be quite good in fighting. I don't fight a lot, but if I ever had to give someone a slap.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Yeah.
It'd be difficult putting your mask on. It'd be quite hard. Yeah, it'd be quite hard putting your mask on at the moment.
It'd be all right.
That would, I think.
I've got a question. What's the point in WH Smiths anymore?
I'll tell you, these are straight to the point. What is the point of it? Well, sometimes I want to, I could go to Poundland, I could go to anywhere and get a straight standard biro, but sometimes I want a good fountain pen. And the first place I'm going is WH Smith. It's got a selection of good pens. I'm writing a birthday card for my mum.
Like a local stationery outlet.
No, WH Smith straight away, because I can get a paper. I could probably, it's coming to the end of the year, probably pick up my calendar.
You get one of those like Lego figurine packs for like £3.50 where you get like a little Lego figure. Maybe some trading cards.
Can you still get fags in there? Can you still get, because you used to be able to get fags.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. They do like
I might want to do some writing. I'll get a little book of A4, plain paper. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem. And then I'll get a good Parker. I'll get a good Parker as well.
Good. Oh mate, a bloody good Parker with the ink cartridges with the balls in them.
And I've got sellotape, but I might need the little thing it goes in. WH Smith.
Oh, what, the holder?
Yeah, the little holder with the little thing. I could do it myself, of course, but I'm here. I'm here. I got my Q magazine.
Yeah, the Ripper.
I got my Parker fountain, and I might as well pick up the sellotape dispenser at the same time.
Mitch said, making a life-changing decision based on an activity you don't do a lot of, Matthew. Well, that's Mitch. We all know you, we love you, but Matt might do a lot more sticking, cutting, pasting, and fountain pen than you know of.
Yeah.
And it looks like you're getting a printed Christmas card this year rather than a fountain pen one. So,
yeah,
you made your bed, sleep in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You. When I was going to do you a Christmas card, Mitch, but now I'm going to do it in biro. It's running out as well. It's like scratchy, so it's like running out, so it's a bit faded. And I spelt your name wrong as well. I'm using the fountain for all my good mates. I'll use it for the fountain. Yeah, but yeah, you're getting a big biro that's like I've been biting on as well.
Nah, do you remember those handwriting pens you used to get, the red ones?
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, awful.
I do love a Bic though. They are strong. They are durable. So
they are durable.
Yeah.
You're 2 minutes behind. Hey, book tokens. There's so much going on here. I've got stuff in the background going on and all.
22 people online. This is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. It's better than what we usually get.
Well, it's Partridge online, isn't it? So it's like fucking
Yeah,
hell.
exactly,
Quick.
mate. You're pulling in the crowds.
Turn Netflix off.
Oh, it's such a relief not having it on. What have you been watching on Netflix? Lockdown. You were working there, ain't you?
I've been watching Star Trek: The Next Generation
What on Netflix?
as always. Yeah,
It's so
the second
good, isn't it?
time. This is the third time I've gone through it now, and I'm starting to like,
Really?
you know, starting to slag off characters and that. Like, actually, you do nothing. You know, Picard's working hard, Data's working hard. Fucking what's her name? Oh, the girl, the woman. Oh, I forgot her name. I'm so livid with her. It's the one who's got. She can see what people are thinking. I should know. I watch it. She don't do nothing. She jumps in every now and again. They go, oh, what do you think? Yeah, I can hear them. I think they're doing something. They are angry. Well, I can see that. He's livid. He's just stormed out.
Just
But
character building.
Just great. Yeah.
I
But
forget.
yeah,
Netflix, you know.
I've been watching Billions as well. Billions is season 5.
Is that with Damian Lewis?
Damian Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, man, he's a fantastic actor. Band of
Yeah,
Brothers, throw that out there. Band of Brothers, anyone who likes Damian Lewis, like, get
Well, I
behind
don't know about any. Well, Homeland, I was watching that, and when he left, it got shit. I
but
mean,
he-
immediately.
They like spoilers, but I think he's first season, isn't he? And then he's
Hey, no spoilers, but yeah,
No
he hangs about a little bit.
about a bit.
But yeah, still watch it. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been working a lot, and if I do watch anything, it probably is Star Trek. Maybe just because it's on in the background. I don't have a lot of time to watch TV. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm always writing. You know,
Doing your bits, like you said earlier. Just
you know,
rip.
but I just got sellotaping constantly.
Sellotaping, and then maybe some fountain pens and
Yeah, writing all the good cards. But yeah,
yeah.
not that's kind of what I'm watching at the moment. Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Me and Jenny, like my partner, we just started rewatching the OC.
The OC.
Yeah, man.
Oh mate. Oh my
Yeah.
god. My one of my exes, I loved it. And fucking the best thing about the OC that I got was the band Rooney. I got them out.
Yeah.
They're fucking great.
And it's literally from that scene in the OC where he's just like, Rudy!
Yeah, Rooney. I mean, they're quite good. They were like a bit like he had like cool hair and stuff, and it was just I watched a lot of the OC.
That like 2003, 2004 era, just like shit indie music.
Yeah,
But they
well,
also
the
had,
OC
they had the Killers on there. They had Death Cab for
Killers were
Cutie
on there.
They had Blink 182 on there. They had like Jeff Buckley. The first time I ever heard of Jeff Buckley was on the OC, and he's
All the
now
boys.
my favorite musician of all time. Is Jeff
Man,
Buckley.
yeah, it's good to you can pick those things, and I think the OC is another one of those programs like Star Trek: Next Generation, where it's like just watch it again. There's no problem doing it the third or the fourth time, and I've got loads of them. I think like Trailer Park
You
Boys.
hate each character differently each time.
Yeah,
or love them differently each time.
Yeah, it's great, and there's a lot of that, and I think a lot of people would probably do that during lockdown. A lot of
Of course
they
it will.
start anything new. Just watch the Fast Show again, isn't it?
Oh, mate, Fashion is the best. I mean, we don't need to even touch on The Office. What about Parks and Recreation? Have you done that?
Love Parks, done that many a time. Jordan and Kat are very big fans of that.
That's an easy run through, isn't it? It's just
Yeah, you can go through that many a times. Yeah, God, that one's been done.
Mate, it's so harmless.
The Office, Extras, Trailer Park Boys has been done.
Trailer Park Boys is the hard one for me because it's like so side-splittingly funny.
Yeah, it's
that I can't just like bang it on again. I need like a bit of time.
It's good to get it, mate. It's good. It's good to laugh, baby. It's good to laugh. And South Park is obviously one I watch like constantly.
The Netflix selection of South Park's a bit dodgy though.
Yeah, they just do like the kind of the best ones, but I think people do. I think it's good to enjoy those kind of those good things anyway as well during lockdown.
Yeah. What about everyone else?
Yeah.
What's everyone else?
Laughing is
watching?
good, you know. What's everyone
It
else
is.
watching?
I think comedy series is like the go-to. You seem to see like the Netflix like recommended things come up, and it's like just funny shit.
Yeah. Well, I watched the Jason Statham film the other day where he's just smashing the shit out of blokes. You know, he smashes the shit out of blokes. He like his mate dies or some shit, and then he's got to fight the Yakuza or something. He smashes about 20 blokes. It's mental. He's got like 5 broken legs at this point. He just gets up, no sleep, no nothing, And then at the end, he's limping. Of course, he's limping, but he's banged about 20 Yakuza guys in. Great. I'm all over that. I'm happy
It's just
with that.
like a harmless testosterone-filled rip ride.
You know, yeah. If someone says to me, "Do you want to put up for the Oscars?" Definitely not. Definitely not. We'll leave it for the Oscars. We'll let them have their moment.
Yeah,
But yeah, you know, sometimes people need that. You know.
Mitch has just said, have you watched the pandemic special yet?
Yeah, I have watched the pandemic special. Yeah.
How good is the pandemic special?
Yeah.
Hello.
I love you. Social distancing. It's just great. I was thinking actually what
people need the pandemic special, Sharon.
I know what Cartman did on that pandemic special where he freezes himself in the Zoom. If I was getting pissed off with you lot, that's what I was going to do. Just go.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Nice to know you had a plan B, Matt.
Yeah, I
Cheers.
think that's what Jordan did earlier. He just went.
I was going to say, yeah, maybe actually.
Yeah.
You didn't even need it.
No.
Anyway, guys, if you're watching, I've put the link in the comments there. So if anyone wants to get involved and come on here with us, you can sit next to Matt there and talk about whatever you want with us.
Yeah,
you're more than welcome.
I think we can, we can talk about whatever we want, and we can pop the bias cast in every now and again, whenever you want, out now on all good platforms. But yeah, sure.
I reckon
what's it look? Oh, that one.
Brilliant.
That's all I need to do, really, isn't it? That's just my screen now.
Oh,
Jesus.
What's your plans then with this virtual pub, guys? What's your schedule?
Well, what do you want? What do you want?
I think Jordan will tell me I've said that wrong, but I think you did it every kind of day, didn't you?
Twice.
For a bit. For a bit,
Twice
you were
a day.
smashing it out, weren't you? Yeah, you were smashing it out. I think you kind of broke. But what's your plan with this vibe? Because I'm keen to get involved as much as possible.
That's a verbal contract, legend.
Sharpie will back me here in saying that this wasn't really a confirmed plan until yesterday or Wednesday.
Yeah,
it was Wednesday. Wednesday, we sort of all agreed that, like, yeah, all right, Friday night's happening. Poster out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you? Is that how you're going to do it from now on, though? Are you just going to go, "Oh, Savil's available. Let's get on."
To be honest, mate, it's all a bit up in the air because it was great last time, wasn't it? It was lockdown and it was a full lockdown and everything was you literally can't do anything. You cannot do anything. So people were like, "Yeah, sweet, we'll watch these dickheads on the internet." And then we sort of had the next lockdown, so we were like, "Well, we better do it again." Sam put out like some promo videos that made it look like it was going to be the next blockbuster movie.
I'm telling you, mate. Those videos. I was like, the boys got shit going on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quail. So everyone's gonna be on it.
Yeah. So we wanted to get the hype up again, and people have been tuning in again, which is ace. But last time it was every day, twice a day, which not only from a like putting it together perspective was full on, but I think for people watching it was like, oh god, it's them again for the second time today. Like,
I get that.
And this lockdown's got a way more chilled out vibe to it, you know. And it's like
people working as well.
Exactly, everyone's at work. Everyone's just carrying on about their normal lives. But I think if we can do this sort of thing every weekend or once a week or something, and have someone interesting to come on and talk to, like yourself, it's all good. But we'll be open to opinions and suggestions and all that sort of thing. But Maddie's here, look, our guest host from last week.
Hello, Maddie. How you doing? You all right?
You might as well just all leave. So.
We should just all.
That is what they're going to do. Yeah.
She said she just wants us all to leave, so that's fine. All right, go on, Maddie.
Oh no.
Only joking. Only joking.
How you doing, Maddie? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. Just been watching all night. Well, bits dropped in and out.
Just been watching all night. Just a huge fan.
Huge fan.
As soon as Jordan went, you were like, ideal. Here we go. The good stuff's happening. Yeah, I get that. Sure. But how's lockdown for you? How's it going?
I just want to, before we move on, it's Deanna Troi from Star Trek.
That's it. Of course it is. Yeah.
Oh.
I've been watching it every day for the last 3 months, and I think it is because I'm a bit liver. I just kind of She does a lot, of course. She has great. She's really important for the crew.
Pops in and out. She's just eye candy.
But she just kind of. There's moments where Picard goes, "What do you think, Deanna?" And she goes, "Yeah, he is angry. Well, I can see that visibly. He's angry. So, cheers, love. We'll give you a shout.
She's pretty much as eye candy for Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, the all-in-one jumpsuit always works.
Yeah.
And she's a counsellor as well. She does help people. You know, I get that. And she definitely helps Riker in some way or another.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Jordan's feeling left out. Yes, you were brilliant as well.
No, he's saying he's dropped in and out as well because he's got a lot on as usual. But, yeah.
Busy. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've been busy too.
Well, yeah. How is your rug?
Thanks for bringing that one up.
You're welcome.
What the rug?
It's a bit damp.
You really need to elaborate on this.
Yeah, you do need to elaborate.
Damp rugs.
So I watched a video of someone cleaning their rug from the floor, carpet rug.
Yeah, sure.
In their bath. To see
On
how
the
dirty-
floor.
Yeah, that kind of rug. To see how dirty it was. And I thought, I've got loads of time. So I did it. And then I was stuck with a soaking wet rug in my bath. And I didn't really know how to dry it. And that's what Sharpie and I have been talking about for the last few days.
Few days?
Yep.
Good.
That's how we roll.
I was hair
So is
drying
it-
this morning.
Dry yet? Or
No.
no?
I might have to throw it out.
Oh.
Jordan, it's EY, not IE, but yeah. Never mind. Jolly Farmer gig Newton Abbott was fun. Doesn't say fun. Top.
I can't remember many of these. Was that outside in the little stage?
They've got
It
a
probably is.
banging little stage out there, haven't they?
It was probably in that little outside. I do kind of remember that a bit. Yeah, I remember that vibe. I remember that. It was good. Yeah. Yeah, they're always quite heavy. Always quite heavy in the Newton Abbott area, I think.
Is this a porn script? Jordan's way more gobby in the comments when he's not visible.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite funny though. I like to see him get involved.
I'm glad he's involved.
Yeah.
Maddie, what's your favourite Moriaty song? Off the new album. Come on.
I don't know. I can't
That's a
read
great
that.
track. That's a great
need to
track. I
get
don't know.
My big glasses.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great track. Great track. Yeah.
They're all bangers was the right
They are
answer.
all bangers.
Yeah.
That was.
Good
Yeah,
work.
I get it. Not everyone's heard it yet, but when they do, they'll go, "Yeah, that was good, mate." That'll be probably most of what people will do. But yeah, what were you on here for last? What were you on here for last week, Maddie? Were you promoting anything, or did you just jump on?
I just popped on just to say hi, and then
Nice.
everyone dipped out, and I was just left by myself, and I was like, so how is everybody?
Wow.
Yeah, everyone ditched me and left me by myself.
We're true professionals.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. When anyone else jumps on, they're like, "Oh, give us 5 minutes," and they can just leave someone on their own.
Yeah,
You know.
they just left me, and then I looked at the comments. I was like, "Is anything in the comments to talk about?" No one's talking in the comments.
Yeah, you're literally like, anything in the comments? No. Okay.
Nobody there. Did not get an agenda. No. No.
Dickie's trying to call me. Should we see what he's got to say?
Yeah.
Who?
Richard?
Oh.
No, it's not working.
You need to put it on speaker. That's what Jordan told me. Remember?
Why? Yeah, he hung up.
I think everyone was screaming at their laptops or phones, like, "Put it on speaker."
Oh
Just
no!
try it again. All right, we're gonna try again.
Yeah. Put your speaker on.
Yeah.
Richard. Hello. You're live on the internet. Don't say fuck or bugger.
Don't say fuck all bugger, you cunt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Went one step further.
What do you
Hello,
want?
Richard. How you doing, mate?
I love you.
Okay, and that was Dickie.
This is a bit like the
Great.
pub. It is a bit like the pub, isn't it?
Thought that was going to be a bit of content, but no, he's that drunk bloke bumbling in from a fag,
Yeah.
just about to get
he-
kicked out, and he's just been booted. Yeah.
I went out with my friend just before lockdown. Well, it's my ex-girlfriend actually, and we went out for a drink just before lockdown. and this guy was in there, obviously as well, and he came and sat with us. Like he was drunk, but he glassed someone out of nowhere. I'm sorry, it was mental.
What?
He walked away, and all of a sudden, this massive meathead was on top of him, and he was going, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." And I was like, and I literally went over and mate, "Oh, mate, he's all good, he's all good." And as the guy turned over, his eye was pretty much like bleeding. I was like, "Oh, he has." I was like, "He ain't done nothing, mate. He ain't done nothing." I saw the eye and went, "Oh, he has." I'll leave that then.
Guilty. So.
And then this is all my ex-girlfriend, remember? And then the police come in, and he goes, this guy, I can't even remember, Richard, I think he was called. He went, "I was with them." "You definitely were not."
No way.
It's like, "Oh, he's a lovely bloke. We met him tonight. You know, we social distance. He came over." And I looked at the barmaid and I was like, "You definitely know we're not acquaintances."
What? Tried using you as an alibi?
Like, unbelievable. The police are there. He's like, he
Oh,
says he knows
mate.
you. He definitely doesn't know me. Well, he is saying, "Don't believe him. He's the one who's got." Oh, this is mental. And at the same time, my ex-girlfriend is running out of the pub with 2 full pints, and their glasses where she went, "Where's she gone with the pints?" I'm dealing with one thing here. Unbelievable. Never do that again. Never do that again. I was saying to
Wow.
Jordan though, actually, he had a pair of like really nice sunglasses, and the last thing I saw was them smashed on the floor. Honestly, they were like Aston Martins in a case thing. They were like 500 quid. And the last thing I saw when I left that pub was them smashed on the floor. I was gutted. I was gutted for him. I came with them lot. "You definitely did not." That's how I said it. You know. Oh God. But yeah, there's a little story for you. So.
Well, it's a good one. We've got some stories coming in.
Oh,
Jordan's said that is a good story. So
this is a good story.
And Aston's asked if you and Jordan have a favourite track on the Dyers Cast, which is your new album, which is out now on all good platforms.
Oh, I think Jordan said earlier Balls was his favourite, didn't he? I think. Mine's "Keep On," really. I really like that tune. Yeah.
It's a really good one. It's uplifting.
Straight out little pop tune, and Jordan's vocals on that tune are just. I think they're that. It's like a kind of air. He went to an area where he kind of did on the first album, where he kind of got that kind of Kings of Leon kind of. Just that smoky kind of bit where his voice is just kind of on the edge, and he kind of didn't. He used that for the first album, but he kind of came away from that a little bit, which is a good thing. But when he brought it back on that song, it was just real good, and it's just a great tune. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. But Balls is pretty much close second, really.
Yeah, so on.
Yeah, it's close second.
Sunny sounds like a completely different genre when I listen to it.
Yeah,
it's almost like it reminds me of certain bands that I can't actually pinpoint, but definitely like
Foo Fighters. It's very American. It sounds very
but
American.
it's that just that intro with the riff into the drums is I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a bit more like I don't know. It's good though. Love it.
When I played the drums on that tune, I definitely was kind of going with a Taylor vibe of just a straight, straight do do ga do do ga. It was just that there didn't need to be anything else for that song.
No.
You didn't need to go anywhere. So yeah, I did have Taylor in my head, definitely with that song. I mean, you can't help it going with that Foo Fighter vibe, but it is a kind of popular element. But yeah.
Jordan's just come in. I wish you were here to actually interrupt, but you're not. So I'll have to pop your comments up when I can. But he's saying Sunny is pop punk bullshit, but it's not pop punk bullshit because it's got a lot of meaning behind it, from what I can tell.
It's got a lot of meaning. It ain't my favourite song on the album, definitely not. But you're
not singing, are you? So
love the meaning, sure. But it's not my favourite.
You don't get to say it don't mean nothing.
Well, there's no chance that I'm going to be able to go, well, the song about your son, mate, not going to fit on the album, to be honest. I mean,
I'm taking the lead on this one.
Oh,
so you actually hate it to the point where you didn't want it on the album? That's an exclusive.
There were other options, sure, and it made the album. It made the album. If I have a son, Jesus, I wouldn't even be doing an album with Jordan. I'll be doing my own.
Right. Okay.
All about my son. So I got some songs about my son. Yeah, it's my own album, mate. I love you, little boy. I want to, it's just going to be constant.
Whereas your songs have the same lyrics, but you don't have a son.
I don't have a son. I really want a son. I hope.
No, I
get
meant I
one.
love you, little boy. Anyway,
That's the album. That's the album. That's the album. I'll probably pop out before it. So I really want a son.
Jordan, you got any questions for Matt?
He pops in when he wants. I think he.
Ironically, I was. Jay just loves to. I put up a picture of me meeting Finley Quay on Facebook the other day, and Jay was like, "Oh, ironically, I'm playing pool with him on Saturday." And it's like, so ironically, Jay is chatting to Jordan the other day whilst our mutual friend Sonny McFadden.
Sonny McFadden, lovely bloke, lovely fella.
I'm sure he is,
Yeah,
but
a good London man. Yeah, very. I miss him very much. Be good to see people like that after this COVID vibe.
right, Jordan's
Yeah.
now texting me.
Yeah, he's on the double chat, isn't he? Lovely man.
Well, you're
this is the
wrong,
best we can
Jordan.
do.
I didn't want Bills on there. That's a great tune. Bills is great.
Yeah,
The
he's
riff
well.
at the end.
We came to
Anyway.
an agreement, you know. We came to an agreement, but yeah,
Exactly. That's what you need.
I think if we're getting to it, I don't really like Bones. He knows that as well. I don't really like that as a tune.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Bones is a solid riff.
It's a good tune, man. It's a great riff, of course, sure, and with Chris being on it and stuff like that. But
I was going to say, 3 of
Yeah.
you. Is that the problem?
nah, definitely
Well, you
not.
get your own band. So he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Oi, go and
Oi, mate, and you-
tour
and
the
you gotta do your
world.
own band. Yeah.
Don't try and worm your way into someone else's band.
Yeah, he did literally. But no, but that's just the kind of I like the tunes. I understand what they are. And it's not that I don't like them. If someone was to ask me that question, what don't you like? I'd be like, oh, well, yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. You know, a lot of people
that's-
ask us what our favourite tunes are, and if I was to pick certain ones, then probably like those would be in their Bones and stuff. But me and Jordan like our different songs, you know. It's
Yeah, fair play.
I kind of like
That's
that
good.
in a way, really. But yeah, it had to be on the album, Sonny. Anyway, you know.
You can't just like the same ones and not like the same ones and think, well, half our album's shit. It's not how it
Yeah.
works, is it?
And I think it works with the kind of the album works with those kind of popular tunes in there. You know, if we just, I mean, this isn't sounding like massive. This isn't trying to sound big-headed, but me and Jordan had a week in a practice room. We could have an album out of just riffs, just riffs that we just bang out. That could be out. We could get that done pretty quickly.
And it still took, what, 4 or 5
you
years
know.
to come out?
Yeah, but that's what this album is. It is that kind of we have took time. But if
Yeah,
we
no,
wanted
it's
to
good.
just smash out some riff albums, we could do that. Like Pure Filth and stuff like that. They're kind of those EPs are just whacked out, kind of done. And I'd be sitting here disappointed if it was like, oh, well, the album's good. It's got a few good riffs and that, but it's not.
Yeah,
not
for
what we
sure.
wanted,
You need
is it?
something you're proud of, and it's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading texts from Jordan.
We're getting comments on the pub.
I have a question for Matt.
Who has?
I'm not reading that. Why did it say so fucking long to blue grit that room earlier?
Look,
He says you're a liar and you hate Bones. Hate it. You fucking hate it. 6 years is what he said.
I did say I didn't like it.
You did
Definitely
say,
not.
yeah, but
I definitely not.
he's fuming.
No,
Anyway,
oh,
forget that. We've done that. What's
the blue-
Patrick
the blue
saying?
grit.
Songs about Gary.
The blue grit, I thought I had more time than I did, and I looked at my phone, it was 3:15. And look, I wanted to be more detailed with it. I don't think I'll be a very good, I said it to Jordan earlier, I like to do things a bit more detailed, and then he came in and he was just like, whack it on, mate, we ain't got time. I was like, oh, you know, so I was kind of like rushed a little bit there, but yeah, I'm not the builder type, definitely not, but I'll help out when I do, but yeah, I do apologise to Jordan. I could have probably got it done a lot quicker. So,
What's
yeah.
Patrick saying? Songs about Gary. Do you know what that
Songs
means?
about Gary. Gary, yeah, that does ring a bell. Pat, it does ring a bell, mate.
That's not
It does.
content then, is it? Don't worry about
It
it.
is content. If I could remember what it was about.
What's the oldest tune on the album? Cracking question from our Sam.
It's the time
Is there
it's
one
got-
that's been lingering for ages and you'd be like, oh, we'll do something with that one day and
I
we'll
might be
punt
wrong.
it on this album?
I might be wrong. It probably is. it probably is Balls. I think Balls has been around the longest, and it took a while to get to where it has. But yeah, I think that one's been around the longest. Jordan might say different, but I think that has. What I can remember, that took years to get right, just because we just never got the right areas right, and then we eventually got there, which was quite good. But, that's why it's a bit longer than your standard tune. But I think it's Balls anyway. I think it is Balls.
Fair play.
Thank you.
Favorite song,
Sam.
favorite Moriaty tune to play, and to listen to. Maybe they're different. One you're most proud of and one you most enjoy playing.
One I most enjoy playing is Pure Filth, and my favourite is number 7 probably. But yeah, Pure Filth's the best one to play live, that tune, and especially now we've added a few things. But yeah, Pure Filth's banger, man. I love that tune. Again, there's not many. I don't give a shit about coming across as a person who's like, oh, he likes that. Yeah, of course I do. I do like my tunes. They're good tunes. I do like it. You know, and it's like there's some of them that are not, but that's not me coming across as someone who's like, oh, this is the only music I listen to. Pure Filth's a great tune. I know it's a great tune. If I was to sit here and go, well, that's all right, it could have been better. Well, it couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. It's a banger. Straight out. So it's just
Mate, no, I think this goes back to me and Aston just being like pre The Devil's Child being like, play the motherfucker song, not knowing what it was called, not having any sort of recording of it, just be like, we remember that song, Jealous Motherfucker. It was a banging tune, we loved it.
I went just before lockdown. I went around with my friends, and my mate was like, someone who doesn't normally, I've known him for years, and he doesn't normally talk about my music. We know each other, we're good mates, but he doesn't go, oh, Moriaty, that's banging. This album, he's cared about it, and he was like, mate, best stuff you've ever done. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. And I said, you ain't blowing smoke up my ass, because it is good. I'm proud of it. It is good. But if we did just whack out a riff album where it's a couple of riffs, and it's just a party riffs, I'll be like, God, we got O there. You know, I'm just so glad that and especially with Jordan's got another kid, and we're getting older and stuff like that. I'm really, 2 years time, the band might be broke up. You know, I might have a kid. I might have a kid.
God forbid, Matthew?
God forbid. Yeah, but life's changed in 2 years. But I know I'll be able to look back and go, "God, Dyer's Cast was good." Well, the whole of Moriaty was good, but the Dyer's Cast, it's a great. If it was to be our last album, I'd be happy to end on that. I'd be happy to, I am proud of it, and I hope I don't come across as someone who's like. But I'm fucking confident of the work that we've put out and the work that we've put in. And for me to sit here and go,
not at all. If you came in here and said, "Oh, it's all right, but we could have done better," like who the fuck wants to watch that? Yeah,
no. Jordan slips.
I'd have been disappointed.
Jordan slips into it sometimes because he tries to be like as humble as possible. But sometimes, it's good. It's good. It just is, and I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, you should be, man. Yeah, I'm both here as a interviewer and a fan, as you know. But
the last few weeks it's just a different type of people that have been commenting on it and stuff. It's great. So, I'm fucking, I'm just a guy from Plymouth who's like still scraping around, at 35, sacked off a load of shit, crap relationships. I've not worked out stuff that I should have maybe done better. But Dyer's Cast. So I'm not going to live my life on that. But recently I felt like I'm actually needed on this earth again, which is
sweet.
A good thing. It is a good thing.
Well,
and I've got a little bit deeper there than I should do, but it's a confidence.
Christ, fucking hell. Let's try and get some meal deal sort of vibe comments in again.
Well, I don't normally get a lot of time. So yeah, but I do like Jordan's idea of the Southern Fried Chicken wrap. I like to go back on the meal deal. I do get a hoisin wrap if it's available, sure, but there's Southern Fried Chicken wrap. It's a close second. I do just pop in and out of that quite a lot. That one. So
I really wish Jordan was actually visible.
If we were to pop in, like,
he's trying to be so involved. Like, we play the start and the end of John Wayne, either side of it now.
So Pure Filth, like I said, it's got those added bits now where where pretty much the simp's only used once, but it's massively important. I mean, if it isn't there now, there's no point.
This needs to be read out as well. The Dyers cast is rad. I can't stay humble about it. I'm well proud, and I'm proud of you, mate. See? He's not visible, but he's bloody loving you and the album you've produced together, which is great.
When someone said earlier, you know, who influences me enough, it is Jordan. I mean, the amount of stuff that he has to do and the amount of stuff he does and still manages to be a good laugh, even though, you know, when I've not done the blue grit properly, I understand that's his job, and that's why I feel more of a care about it when I don't do things right. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure working with him with this album and everything we've done, really. And I'm very, like I said, I'm very, very lucky to have him in my life, and it's very good. And he's probably the person I would look up to, really, if anything.
Cool.
Yeah. There you go. And probably the one man I'd suck off if that question was asked. So,
and he's listening, and he says it's the least you could do, to be honest.
That's it.
But and he's texted me, and I'm a bit confused. I'm hoping I haven't upset him. But anyway,
yeah, no one is. But we're off that point of that. We should be proud of what you do, guys.
Yeah, man. And I think, look who's in the comments. Get a room, guys.
Yeah, she's right. She is right.
And the other comment, right? I feel like this is a Moriaty circle jerk all of a sudden.
Well, it's not a circle. Well, it's, you know, yeah, the whole unit that the whole unit they got. Everyone knows what I feel about that vibe. But,
yeah,
it's just been great for everyone. I mean, like I said, it's really good that you guys got this virtual public. I think it is. It's good for just us guys. If you've got like 10 people watching or whatever, it's just good for you guys itself. I think it's really nice. You know, like Sam's in Spain and stuff like that as well, so it's good to connect everyone together. I think it's just
yeah, no, and I think that's every time we do it, we sort of try and ask where people are watching from, and all of a sudden, like someone tonight said, I'm just watching from Nottingham, and we're like, how the hell have you got involved? Do you know what I mean? Like, occasionally there's people abroad, and we were like, we know because Sam's in Spain. There might be someone from Spain and watching stuff. Like, but we've had people from like every corner of the world watching, and it's bonkers. It's mad. It's awesome though. It's really cool to hear. Like, someone just suddenly say like even if it is just Nottingham, like it sounds not that interesting, but to us it is, because
of course it is.
The majority of us are like, you know, you and I know ourselves from like South Devon, Torbay massive. It's all good. Definitely. But you suddenly hear like someone in Nottingham's watching, you're like, shit me, like it's travelled. It's good. It's cool. It's nice. It's nice. But we're going back to Kat's comment saying get a room, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I'd get a room with Jordan. Definitely, you know, we'll probably go to sleep, watch a bit of TV. But yeah, I would get a room.
Chill out.
But big shout out,
get a room, broadcast it.
Big shout out to Kat as well. She also does an amazing job. It's big part of Moriaty, what makes us kind of tick a little bit, which is kind of important. And you're doing a great
was interesting
job,
actually. When I was talking to you both yesterday through one Instagram.
That was good. That was well good.
Well, it was for you. You stitched me right up. I could have been slagging one of you right off, and you were both there. But Kat used to deal with all that, didn't she?
Kat did get involved. Kat just
bring back those days. She was way more straightforward than dealing with both of you dickheads.
She don't think I'm good enough, because I'm doing social media now. So you're slagging me off.
Yeah, I am, because you were stitching me up.
Good. Trust me, Kat's got enough on her hands, mate.
I know that.
You are very
Hence
active.
the Van podcast.
Van Daniels.
Well, hang on, I'm going to interrupt you.
Whatever.
Because Aston's come in with the real shit. Oh, I've clicked on the wrong fucking thing. HP or ketchup on a bacon butty? Answer this ketchup. Wrong and I'm ending the stream.
Ketchup.
Good lad. Well done.
I'll have brown sauce as well, though, if it's available. I'm not one of those guys who mate. I'll have brown sauce if it's there, mate. If mayo's there, I'll have it.
Mayo's acceptable. Not brown sauce is just It's not a thing, is it? Oh my God, Jay's big comment. Every time a law comes on, it's this riff and every okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm knocking out Nando's Pyrenees mayonnaise at the moment.
Oh, all right. Did you just go to the kitchen to come and swag some mayo?
Yeah. We're talking about condiments, mate. We're talking about condiments. Yeah, it's on offer at the moment at Co-op, $1.50. But oh yeah, the fucking camera's there. It's a little bit spicy, but
chill out, as if you're repping anything.
There we go. Look. And I'll tell you what, the best thing to have with Nando's Pyrenees is a lovely bloody can of Foster's available now from August.
Well, there's at least one viewer who will disagree with you, but that's fine.
Fine, sure.
Sure.
Good little bit of shameless there. But yeah,
Shameless.
Chris Aston, yeah. Ketchup, mate, ketchup.
Good question. Aston, you're keeping me going with these questions. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good, mate, good, yeah. Yeah, good
Aston,
lad,
come on
good
the stream. Let's have you.
It's probably at home, isn't it? Most people, it's easy over the kind of messaging vibe, isn't it? Like Jordan's literally, he's gone, hang on a minute, I don't need to be seen on screen, I can just message and still be at home.
Well, I'd say he's at home. Most people are. Bloody
Sure
gotta be, aren't
they? He's not in the van anymore. I'm at home, actually. It's great. Are you at home, Sharpie? Because you look like you're out in your back garden.
I'm at home, mate. Yeah.
Is that real?
It doesn't look like this inside in my house.
Is that real concrete? Is it? Is that
We went through this earlier. You know it's not. Everyone watching knows it's not. It's wallpaper.
I don't want to even look at wallpaper. I've got wallpaper over there. Look.
Well, you should know amongst.
Has that been blue gritted underneath?
No. It's been me winging it with a bit of paste and a bit of wallpaper.
Fantastic.
Absolute amateur.
Fantastic. I love it. I actually do love it.
Chris Ellis has come in.
Ellis is
Not
here.
bad bird. Kids are hard work at the moment. I don't know if he meant to send that message to our stream.
What's he done?
Said not bad, bud. Kids are hard work at the moment. Nothing new though. I see you're looking to play in Bristol in the new year.
He's trying to reply to Jordan there, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
He's dropped the bollock. He's dropped the
Happens to the best of us.
Right there. It does happen to the best of us.
Easily done. Easily done.
It does. So you're just left with me now, are you, mate?
Just you and me, mate. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I don't know, mate. If you want to get off, you've had enough of the Dice Cast. I bet you haven't, but
Mate, never had enough of the Dice Cast. It's right here. So.
Oh, what's that in your hand? Next to
Oh, that's just sorry. That's sorry.
Yes.
Hey, look, see. Pay me for some promos. Good. It will never end.
Not a problem.
Professional plugger.
Well done, my friend.
Oh, Aston says he'll get on.
Well, let me have a quick piss, Em.
I've sent in the link. I'll be honest. I just want to have a wee. I'll stay here all night, but I can't just leave Matt here by himself. That's not.
Well, I need to have a wee as well. So I'll have a wee. I'll come back and then you can go.
All right, you have a wee and I'll stay here by myself. That'd be sweet.
Hey, honestly, you could. I've got a downstairs toilet, which means you could probably still hear me. Wait there.
All right, nice. I don't take the microphone with you. That's fine. That is fine. Let's get this Barrel House gig booked, champs. Yeah, good shout, Leon. That'd be great. Let's see if it. Yeah, we can hear you. Don't. Right, I'm gonna take him out of the stream. Not because I want me to be full stream, but we don't need to hear that. Least you could do. Yep, true. Right. Just me then. See if anyone else is here. Jordan's texting me. Talk to me via text. Oh, fuck. Can I? Right, I'm going to try and call Jordan here. We're really... Not answered. Perfect. Absolute gold here. Right. Just waiting for Matt to have a wee then. I suppose this is really the golden opportunity to promote cocktail delivery, but I'm not going to mug that. Keep me posted on this one. It's been a while missing you guys play, says Chris Ellis.
There we go. Sorry, boys.
Oh, thank God you're here. It was almost awkward then. Just me sat here.
Was it?
That was dead air. That was awful.
Would you need to go for a wee, do you?
I do, yeah, but I'm an absolute professional. I'll wet myself if needs be.
Mate, I can hold the fort. If you try, you leave me with a virtual pub, I'll be taking it over by midnight.
I mean,
You're scared of that, aren't you?
I think I'd need written consent from the other lads to do that. That's the only thing, yeah.
Pitch yourself, man. Pitch yourself live on air right now.
Well, Dickie's trying to call me back. It's not happening now. You've missed the boat. Where's the link, Blunty? I've put it in ages ago. Oh, look. No one can be bothered to scroll up, and they left me hanging like that.
Did you watch the virtual pub last night? Yeah, Moriaty. Oh, yeah. Did you stay around for the good stuff? Yeah, Nick pissed himself.
Yeah, well, mate, it's not far off being realistic.
Yeah, mate, honestly, and you got to move the camera down. This is like a bubble. You go for a piss anyway, don't you? You go. What's that?
That's me clicking because I'm dancing because I need to wee.
Mate, surely you can go for a wee.
Right, I'm going for a wee. You're on your own.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything naughty. Honestly, I'll change your lives if anything. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the virtual pub partridge solo. So what's been happening? I don't know how many people's online yet, but it is me on my own. This is a treat. Who is? Oh, I haven't got it. How is everyone doing? There's 16 people watching. Last time I checked. $12. What's the worst gig you think you've played? Oh, yeah, the Timber Skate Park was the worst gig. No, actually, the Timber gig where they put me in a little box. I don't know if people know about that. So it was like a charity gig maybe. And then there was like a riot after. It was outrageous. Yeah, I got put in like a little kind of dampening. Yeah, that was a weird one, that gig. That was a weird one. But yeah, the seafront was pretty bad. Jay Ho, how's your parents, mate? Really sorry about ringing them earlier. Are they like Devon based or London based? But yeah, your dad sounded lovely anyway, and yeah, he quickly explained to me. There he is, look. Devon based or London based. But yeah, your dad sounded lovely. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Aston quickly explained to me. There he is, look.
Oi.
All right, mate.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, mate. Basically, Sharpie's gone off for he's gone off for a quick piss, so.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah. It's Sharp.
Hello, boys. Sorry about that.
Yeah. How's it going, gents? All right.
Yeah, really good, mate. Actually, yeah.
Working all right.
Well, good, mate. Yeah, sorry, had to leave Matt in charge there. I really needed a wee, and everyone else has done one, but
can't hear a lot.
No, try refreshing it, mate. See if that helps, or put headphones in. That'll work.
I'll try something else.
Okay.
All right. Chris Aston, ladies and gentlemen, good to see you, mate.
Chris Aston, yeah. Gave him advice of what might actually work, and he said, no, I'm going to try something else. So he's going to be back in a second with a frog on his head.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Down as well, wasn't he?
Thanks for holding the fort, mate. That was great. What did I miss?
Not a problem. You missed
loads, probably.
Talking about our worst gig ever. Someone asked that question.
Okay.
And yeah, just Jay Holt talking about his parents who I rang earlier.
Oh, sweet. Love a prank call thing.
Is that a new introduction to the show, or is it?
But yeah, whatever. I mean, Sam and I were joking earlier that we were going to go mental tonight because we were just like, yeah, let's just get drunk and have a really good time with it. And he went off stream about 7 o'clock, so that's just. I'm just going to go.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah. Well, it's us boys keeping it up again as usual.
It's just us professionals again.
Well, yeah,
the Ginger Duke Golden Hour. That was like watching a wasted little DJ set. Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it? Everything went wrong.
Yeah. Oh, they were good. They were good sets then, weren't they? They were great.
They were good times, weren't they? Right, everyone just stop and listen to whatever we want to listen to while we get absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, really good.
That was the vibe we were going for, which worked well.
Yeah, and
I enjoyed it.
I think we had a real good time with just indie bangers back then, wasn't it? You couldn't go wrong with it that you played, and I think you always got it right anyway.
And actually, it was just so exciting. Like me and Aston having conversations, but like, have you heard that tune? We're like, yeah, banger. Can't wait to play that on Friday.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we would just play it 15 times and fall asleep under the decks. Absolutely brilliant. So good.
Backstage bit. Used to have some good nights back there. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah.
We'll get there again, people, in some form.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah. Those things that came up saying like we've been winging it as DJs for 3 years, so let's have a massive party in the green room. And stuff.
I've been winging
it was great though, and
10 years,
and everyone jumped at it. You boys, Crooked Daniel, Johnny Finnis got involved. Like, yeah, just.
Of course we did. We all of a good time, and I just think it was. I mean, it was just a good little a meeting of people. I think it's quite important that I know loads of people in Cornwall now and in Devon and stuff like that, and I'm always quite open to meeting people anyway. And I just think it's quite nice to know people in your area. So it's because I like coming up to Tim, I like coming up to Torquay anyway. So it's
for sure.
It's really nice to be able to be excited about those gigs, not just because I knew people. It's just maybe these people will come. And yeah, like the video was really good. The Balls video, where it was just nice to just see everyone again. You know, I was kind of after lockdown. Didn't really know what they were doing, did they, people? So it was kind of like,
well, I turned up for the video shoot on my lunch break.
Yeah.
And walked in, and Jordan said, "Do you want some gloves?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." Put some gloves on,
it was great.
And then just followed suit. But I missed so my dicking about in the background of that video is very choreographed, should we say?
Yeah,
I think there was a bit of a.
I'm sure we were late again, which is probably.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no, I don't doubt for a second you'd only just got there prior to me being there, and everyone had been waiting for about 6 hours.
I didn't even know what we were doing. Jordan was like, "Something's going on here," and I was going, "It sounds good," but I didn't really know. I didn't really know what it was going to be like, but yeah, really good day to see everyone as well. Robin Han, big shout out. Sally, people like that. It was good to see everyone. Russ, Boyne,
it was good, wasn't it? It was good.
It's good. And I think that it's just good for everyone to, you get like a little glimpse of someone, and these kind of things. I know they're over a computer, but it's just nice to see people.
I really enjoyed just, like I say, I only popped in on my lunch break, and that was because I knew it was happening, and I just really wanted to be a part of it, so popped in.
Well, I didn't tell you when you were there.
We did a lunch break, just popping into the venue. It's not even the venue anymore.
Might as well be in the video now. We were like, yeah, whatever, mate. You know, sure.
Whatever. You were like, oh, thank God you're here. Now it's worth filming.
It's like, we've got a couple too many, mate. But you know, you're here now. You might as well pop in. I think you asked then. I think you might have asked us then to pop on the virtual pub again.
I think actually Johnny said, I'm not filming a fucking thing until Sharp's here.
Yeah. Like that. And I was like, well,
anyway, Mitch is here to say hello.
Hello, guys. Hello,
mate. Thank God you're here.
I'm quite drunk, so I had.
Hello. Here we go.
Perfect.
I was going to come on and just be like.
I don't think I've ever seen your hair like that. You've always been a bit like it's either been tied back or straight. You've gone, full like Friday night vibes tonight.
I have to admit, I was getting my hair cut just before lockdown, and I was slouched a bit in the chair, So when the guy's like, I've taken this much off, and I'm like, yeah, so I think it's still a bit long. I'll go for a little bit more before lockdown, just in case it sort of goes down here.
It is shorter than before, isn't it?
Like when I sat up, it was like here. It was real short. But,
Note to self, never slouch in the hairdresser's chair. Jesus.
That's very true, mate. That's very
I'll come out of a French crop. Definitely not. How you doing anyway?
Yeah, it just came out with a really short fringe. So
yeah,
I just want to keep it, slick back. I come out of a skinhead. Fucking hell.
It almost looks like you two are a before and after photo.
Who's the before and who's the after, though, Shelby?
Well, you're before.
Definitely before.
Hey, I tell you what. I'd love that hair, mate. I think that's fantastic as well. We both got great hair. Both great people.
But
You have, and I am only jealous.
All right, mate. I'm gonna slag it off, but
Matt, come on.
you ain't got no hair. You're there now. But if you want a little bit, I reckon when I have my next haircut, because I don't have much off, I'll send it a little. I'll probably pop it in an envelope and just say, "Here, mate, whack on your pubes and that. See what happens."
Yeah, because what I'm looking for is pubic hair out of this whole situation.
Least I can do.
Jeez. Right, what is anyone else in the comments saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to inspire more people to get in here. I think we've got 3. We can have 4. We can have 5.
I know Aston tried his best, but it didn't work out, did it?
Aston, he tried his best. Jordan tried his best. They all had a go.
Dickie said, "Can you send me the link? It's not for me."
The link for what?
This.
Oh, the virtual pub?
Yeah.
Yeah, send him a link. Who is?
Can we get Dickie? I look
Do I know Dickie?
You'll know Dickie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Do you remember your gig at the Barrel House with Red Right Hand? It was his stag do. He was the one in full cycling lycra.
Oh yeah. I got it now.
Yeah. There you go.
That sounds
I got the fuck out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Sounds very much like
bloody good bloke.
I'm not Dickie either, but that sounds
Bloody good bloke.
He's a bloody good bloke. Bloody good bike rider as well. Put some miles
He
in.
loves the cycle.
He loves the cycle.
Loves it.
He loves the cycle.
I do love the album, by the way, Matty. I know we've all been
Thanks, mate.
as a personal touch while we're here. I've listened to it a few times in the last couple of weeks, and it is a banger.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, really good. I really thank you for that. And I've said it a few times. Everyone's just been really nice about it. So yeah, I really appreciate that. And just even taking time to listen to it. I think because we've had these lockdowns and it's COVID and stuff.
Well, I couldn't not really.
He was like, "Oh, it was nice to listen to an album and take myself away from it for a bit." And then when I realised it was like one of my mates, it kind of just that kind of. I mean, he's got about 20 kids, so, like quite a busy job, so him to have that little 20 minutes in his headphones was just massive. And he's just bought a load of merchandise actually off the website. Robert Beggs, Jordan's actually made a point of that. Yeah, absolute legend, and he really enjoyed the album, and it's just that kind of we just hope that everyone likes it, really. Yeah, so thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
And it sounds amazing, like the way you recorded it with Josiah.
Yeah, at Momentum Studios in Plimpton. Josiah Manning, fantastic producer, lovely bloke.
Yeah,
he's a lovely wife as well. We're a big fan of her. So yeah, he's a good guy, and he really he just, like I said, he just knew what we wanted. We could have recorded at the studio that I work at. Do you know what I mean? If we really wanted to, but we kind of wanted someone to tell us if it was shit or not. That's kind of important. We needed people to go, "Oh, that works. That doesn't work. You look like dickheads." So it was nice to have him to input that, and he plays every.
Did he say that to both of you though?
What's that?
Did he actually say that though, or not?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. He did. We sent him every
single like dickheads. You just said no. You.
I think we re-recorded. I think we pre-recorded about 30 songs and sent it to him, and he went, "I don't think this one works. I'm not too keen on this one," and that was really good because we were like, "Oh, I didn't really like that one," and that was one that he maybe liked. So it was just good for that perspective. You're paying someone,
and I do really agree with Josh on the interlude as well. Well, the interlude. Cognitive dissonance was awesome. I like that touch.
Yeah, man. Well, their interludes now
Very apt, by the way, like extremely apt for
Yeah.
as well.
Definitely,
Americano.
man. Yeah, it's all quite like Jordan said earlier. It all has massive meaning, and on the first album we've got interludes, but we saw them as skits on the first album, which is like instrumental pieces. We've got 2 of them on the first album, but this album they're more seen as interludes, and it's kind of changed a bit. We're always going to do that kind of thing that kind of breaks stuff up, because when you're smashing out loads of riffs, it's like riff. You need something to break it up. So it's just a nice little kind of interlude or a skit of some kind that will break it up. It's quite good. So it's quite good. Yeah, we're always going to use them. We like hip hop, and there's loads of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your relationship with Scribes is quite.
Well, next thing we're doing is a kind of mini hip hop album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been on the cards since we've been started, really. Which
Is
is
that
basically-
vibes or like just
it will
ways
be with a various amount of rappers, pretty much. It's just us. We play the music, we sing the chorus, and they jump on. The
Are
verses.
you going to be rapping?
Very cool.
I might have a go on.
I knew that was going to be a thing. I knew you were going to be spitting some
There's one
bars.
song that I particularly want, that I've got a kind of
a rap about
vibe
voice
with.
meal deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What can you
it's-
tell me as well? I'm just thinking, literally reminiscing about your first album launch, the 45s. They were freaking awesome, weren't they?
Still are, mate. Still are fantastic. And Bobby
Sick
Anderson, the
band.
guy, he's actually got he's actually doing some solo stuff at the moment.
Okay. What's his name?
So check that out. He's got an actual name for it. Give me 2 seconds.
He's got an actual name.
Well, no.
What
a lunatic.
Well, the guy's called Bobby Anderson, but he's actually got a stage name. Would it be called? And them guys are great. Just Des the drummer.
Oh, mate, they were amazing. That was the first time I've heard about them. And
I think
they were
massively-
incredible.
hugely important for the album launch. I think just getting them in was just massively important. I
Oh,
think
mate, they were.
played with Idols a couple of times. They
Blew me
played
away.
Alice with Idols, actually. Idols got them to support, and I can see that now. Even though they're their mates and they're our mates,
Yeah.
what they bring is just quite entertaining, and they're the type of bands that people need to see after lockdown. Do you know what I mean? You can go.
Oh,
spend
100%.
Out Royal Albert Hall next year out at Clapton. He's charging $1,200 for a ticket to see him.
Jesus,
seriously?
Whatever he wants to do. You could probably go to Bristol and watch the 45s in the Stag and Hours, a local venue supporting local musicians.
Yeah, and
from
you'd have a
Portland,
shit
and you'd
sort
have
of a better time.
You know, so I think hopefully after lockdown, those kind of things will come into people's mindset. Is go, actually, I don't need to go up to London to entertain myself. Let's go watch a really cool covers band or whatever. And I hope that's kind of the opinion after lockdown, where it's like, nah, I can kind of.
Oh, I hope so, mate. I do hope so.
Oh, I hope for anyway.
Like that 45s, honestly, mate, they blew my mind that night. And
Oh,
I know
they're
Aston will back that up. Like they were incredible, and they were half covers, half originals at the time. I think is that.
Yeah, they kind of go in between.
Yeah, which was sweet because I've not got a problem with covers. Like,
it's called The Wilder Man, his solo stuff, by the way.
Right, okay.
There's a song out called Who Wants to Be an American, and it's a great tune. So check it out. But Bobby, them guys,
Sweet.
I think they do some covers, and they were kind of doing originals. I don't know if they're full on covers now, but
Where are they from, Matty?
Bristol.
A Bristol band, aren't they?
Bristol.
Yeah,
Lots of good stuff coming out of Bristol. Mother Vulture from Bristol, aren't they?
Yeah, Mother Vulture from
Yeah,
Bristol. I think
Mother Vulture, another.
We become friends with the 45s from the early days at the Golden Lion with Moriaty and Idols. They played the Golden Lion quite a lot. Mother's Mr. Wolf's quite a lot. So it was kind of, and we gave when we came back from the Alps, our promoter out there, Richard Lett, was asking for bands, and we were not able to go the year that he wanted us to ask, but we put the 45s forward, and apparently they were really good out there. So yeah, they're mental, mate. Yeah, I think we'll get them in again if we ever did some kind of launch.
I think that's just what you need in the Alps. Though. They're not looking for people who can even if you are a great band, they're just looking for people who are fucking mental. Like that's
Well, they're just great. And Bobby's one of the best singers I've ever seen live. I'll go back to that question earlier. One of the best singers I've ever seen. Bobby Anderson. I mean, the guy is just fantastic.
Nothing vicious, is it?
It's nothing vicious, mate. Lovely bloke, lovely band, you know. And they're good. And Mother Vulture again, another great band that we've recently kind of got a bit of a connection with, from like Leo and stuff. And they stayed at my house when they played some gigs in Plymouth, quite a lot of floor space when I used to live in my old place. So yeah, them guys are great as well. And I feel sorry for them because we're kind of older guys. So when lockdown happened, it was like, oh, the album came to stop the promotion. We're a bit older now.
Probably the last time the three of us were in a room was at the Barrel House.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I think you're right. Yeah.
One of our last ones. Yeah, and that's why I feel sorry for them because they were picking up kind of a young momentum of getting stuff out. They've got loads of stuff recorded and that kind of, and they needed to play live. Like not necessarily us because we have like kind of ramped down the live thing anyway. So it's not like a big thing for us not to play live, but they were constantly playing and getting a big crowd.
They came on here. We had them on here. It was
and lockdown stopped that. I think those kind of bands who were going that live
as well. You could see their fan base was like locked in.
Yeah, man. They did it all, and then they come back, and then they did it again. You know, that is how you do it. Oasis did it that way. You tour, go back again. I think they would have kept doing that progressively until. So yeah, I do feel sorry for them boys, but it'll come from they got tunes.
They'll have their Nebworth. Don't worry.
You've seen
Don't know about that.
Instagram every time they come past the Morrisons, you know, like that.
Oh yeah, man.
The Morrisons.
So good. I said when we watched that gig at the Barrel House, I bought a T-shirt and I went up to him and I paid for the T-shirt and I said to Georgie, I can't wait to see your video on the way home when you pass Morrison's. He was like, yeah, dude. He loved it. It was sweet. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's a nice little.
I mean, the gig we did just after lockdown at Cobblestones in Bridgewater was with them guys. Yeah, and they love it, and they're young and they love Moriaty as well, which is cool. So you get a connection. I think it's really important. We at Leo last year or a couple of years ago, we got really to know him. It's to have a great relationship with all local bands. I don't know who people think they are when they don't need to talk to other bands and stuff. I mean, who are you? Build a connection, build a scene. That's how scenes get built. Scenes don't get built on people going, well, who the fuck do you think he is? Talk to people, communicate, create stuff. That's how scenes start, how Seattle started and how, the London scene started in the 70s and the punk scene and Liverpool,
But those scenes were so cool
together.
Those scenes were so cool in the sense that it was like, well, it's not one band competing as if only one band is going to make it. It's like actually every band here can make it, and we might as well.
Yeah. And you're not
competing one record,
You're not competing around it. If you do a gig with three people, three other bands, you should all be working together as a three to make that massive.
Yeah, it's a common goal, isn't it?
And then we go to gig, they go, cool, not that busy. Yeah, because you didn't communicate, mate. You just like I don't know what it was, but you felt like it was a separated thing. Whenever we've done good gigs, more crowdier gigs, it's because we've worked together with the bands. We've communicated and we've got things sorted. And I think that's really important to have around here.
Or you got Savo pumping it, pump.
Yeah, man. You should have after lockdown there should be 6 bands playing one night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the bands getting together, creating scenes. Oh, we got that band. Everyone's there talking to each other. That's what the vibe you get from Cornwall. When you go down to Leopoldusa, that's why it's such a good festival because everyone's there. Everyone's there. Chatting, communicating, creating.
All those guys from Brillo, like Karen from Hyperfora. You guys know Hyperfora?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of course I do. That's the T-shirt I bought instead of Warhorns by mistake.
And in Truro, and they're all from like kind of that neck of the woods. Like, so connected.
Cornwall's always been great for us. Cornwall's been possibly better than Devon. I ain't gonna lie. The bands down there have been so nice. I mean, you go to a gig and then someone says, "Oh, I've come from St Austell, 20 miles away, you madhead," and they're wrecked. And you're thinking, "Oh, they get it."
You have to in Cornwall.
See how it goes.
So
Cornwall is just
like see another person. Like if they're the same age.
Yeah, it's always been good to us, Cornwall, and it should be like that everywhere in Devon. Yeah, that's it. That's what, like I said, our scenes get created is not being a dick basically and talking to other bands and going, "Oh, you should promote it and promote this or
See, that's where I've been going
photos
wrong.
together and stuff like that. It's quite cool, I think.
Yeah, that's where I've been going wrong. Just don't be a dick.
No, definitely not. Probably not you. Probably other people.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've just been a dick
Oh,
the last
that's it.
10
Yeah,
years.
Yeah, don't be
yeah.
playful
Well, it's not-
now.
Damn it!
For every band, of course, but I think the bands that that you have a relation with, like mates and stuff. Like we always did that Sharpie. Do you know what I mean? When we played together, it was always like a bunch of mates.
Yeah,
playing
man.
together, you know what I mean?
I mean, I've always been a bit of a chancer, but yeah, getting involved with that any type of scene has been lush. It's been great.
Yeah.
Really, just so much fun, isn't it? Like you get any sort of relationship with a band to a band, it's just great. It was like, we've got this gig coming up. Do you want to play that? And then, yeah.
And how many of those gigs come off around the Tor Bay area for us?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get involved in this one, boys. Cadellas,
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
Cadellas,
straight
Assmunch, Moriarty, Crooked
Wasted
Daniel.
Little DJs, DJ
Crooked
at the end,
Daniel.
yes, next.
Wasted Little DJs.
Where's
Yeah,
it?
I was
Alright,
involved all over the place, left, right, and centre.
This was all the stuff that was going on as I could go out and drink legally. So,
Oh, fuck off, Mitch.
sorry, man. Needed to say it, but it is true. Like,
We're still here, mate. We're still here, mate. Like I said, we're just like that constantly. Just,
Yeah, we're still here. We just need a walk-in.
we need
Zimmer
venues
frame.
open again. You know what I mean? When venues open again, it'll be Ass Munch, Wasted Little DJs, Van Daniels, Aim Molly, Quails, Dan Stay Alive. Do you know what I mean? Johnny
Yeah,
Finn's
mate,
filming
he's
like
called
a
them all
little-
out. He's called them
yeah,
all
Johnny
out.
Finn wants to do a little thing with his kid cooking on stage and that. It'd be mental, mate. It'd be mental. It will be mental. Honestly.
Mate, I'm not going to lie. I'm up for this night.
You
It's
know,
going to be a big one.
it'd be great, mate. It'd be like 20 bands playing, 20 bands, comedy acts. You know, you can pick this one, Rich. Do you know what I mean? It's just there's options for everyone. You know, it's like a cabaret night. You know,
Right, I'm going to end the night here. I think we've done it.
we've done it.
we've done well.
There's no other landlords coming in back in, is there? So we've done it, and I'm obviously
Three
wasted. So.
drummers.
Are you wasted, Nick?
Nah.
Oh,
Well, if I was,
If you were though, what would you be on?
It's samples, baby. It's all about the samples. And like I said, Dyer's Gas, Pure Filth, Esperanza, Devil's Child. It's all out now. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Single.
Mr. Partridge, thanks for joining us, mate. Jordan, thanks for trying. Mitch, thanks for getting involved. We've been the virtual pub. We've had Moriarty live for your Q&A. Pure entertainment, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go to the Dark Bear in Bridport, and we'll see you next time.
Fade and shake.
I haven't got a fade. It's just got to be a brutal.
Stop and shake real
So,
quick. Fade it in real
Just
quick.
do a countdown. Give me a 3, 2, 1.
1, 2. Don't feel
No.
like chocolate.
No, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't start with 1.
3, 2, 1. Fade and shake.
Oh, I missed the button. Right, do it
You
again.
missed the fade. Yeah. Or not shake. Just if you want.
Do it
3, 2,
again.
1. Fade and sunny.